the place for the realest conversations.
I appreciate United Garden Homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
Did you ever think that you would be in this position right now where your daughter would have some way lose her life?
I didn't want to believe it. All the times I called, sometimes the phone would ring and ring and ring for days. I didn't want to know that she had successfully committed suicide.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Out of those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we stay in our cell. We get fed in our cell. We don't come out our cell at all. And that's pretty much the biggest problem. Like, they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother Black Power, to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing, what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Yam, pam, bam, jam.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, wow.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Big up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering, awesome. Where's Tory? Like,
tell Tony, all aboard. It's okay to jump on the love train.
I'm not jumping on the love train.
We might got a couple seats left.
Listen, he ain't going to be, Jordan Love will not be the starter in 5 years.
Trash. That's a trash.
That's just my take.
Now you're trying to string it out.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Well, I'll need some apologies from the staff of 101.7.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think the line's messing up. Hey, Eddie. Oh, I guess something happened with Eddie.
Hush up, boy.
And they have an agenda. And the agenda is a satanic one. I don't know why people don't talk about it. You can't talk.
Yo, they just empty.
I want to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cups. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm.
Now, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And none but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The movement continues.
The marathon continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's Taco Tuesday.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Truth Nation. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the show this Tuesday, July 30th, 2024. And we got another powerful show for you today. So I'm going to need you to open up your ears, okay? Now, look, we got a situation. We're going to get right into it because we got a situation that took place in, and I thank you, DJ Brother Z, for sending me this article. It was during the Harley Davidson festivities, and one of the bikers that came into town was hit by a reckless driver, a stolen Hyundai, and the family, I looked up and I saw that the family needed some help and some assistance to find out who did it. Let's listen to what happened.
And we're hearing from the family of a man killed in a hit-and-run crash during Harley's homecoming celebration.
Police say a driver struck Mark Jones on his motorcycle at First and Walker's Saturday, then took off running. 12 News' Erica Finke joins us live in Walker's Point tonight.
Erica, the family is making an emotional plea tonight.
31-year-old Mark Jones and his friends rode in from Oregon, Wisconsin, which is just outside Madison. They rode here for a fun-filled weekend of Harley Davidson Festival. But what happened here at this intersection turned what was supposed to be that fun weekend into a tragic nightmare.
Are you riding a motorcycle like that, dude?
31-year-old Mark Jones was ready to tackle Milwaukee in his bright orange jumpsuit, hitting the road for Harley Davidson homecoming with his best friends.
The weekend was on track to be an absolute Instagram post. Yeah.
Aaron Child says they were heading to dinner around 6:30 Saturday night when Jones got separated from the group. Moments later, the driver of a stolen silver Hyundai slammed into him at First and Walker. Child drove around trying to find Jones when he rolled up on the crime scene.
I asked what color the bike was and if the guy was wearing bright orange, and they said yes, and that's when I dropped my bike right in the street and ran to the police.
Rescue crews took Jones to the hospital where he later died. His mother and father never got to say goodbye to their son.
So we were about probably 2 hours away. They had called us and told us that he had passed.
It felt like my world ended.
Yeah. Witnesses tell 12 News 2 people ran from the stolen car. Police have yet to make any arrests.
They say, "We love you, Mark. We love you, Mark."
Jones's family and friends are praying those responsible are brought to justice.
Sometimes your young, dumb fun turns into something serious. And eventually you'll have to pay for what you did. And I hope it's sooner than later.
Erica, police say someone stole the silver Hyundai 2 hours before the crash.
Right, and just minutes before Jones's motorcycle was hit, officers spotted that same Hyundai at 3rd and Virginia, and they tried to pull that Hyundai over, but it took off, causing that crash just a half a mile later.
And tonight, police are still looking for anyone who may have been involved. Erica Finke live in the Walker's.
Now, I always tell people now to be careful and be on the lookout for, try to avoid reckless driving, because it's become a thing now. It's like, that's one of the things that I always tell people, like, be safe and be careful, because there's a lot of reckless driving going on. And this is something that we can help out with. If anybody have any information, please contact police. My condolences go out to that family. Once again, the reckless driving is one of those things that has become a nuisance, in our communities. And like I said, when I did the Walk Against Violence, we got the power. And as a community, we cannot tolerate people out here making victims, causing things, getting out here causing trouble and making victims,
And we got to turn that narrative around where they're safe around us if you out here making victims. And we cannot do that. I mean, that's the one thing, that we have to come together on, that we can't harbor or allow people to get out here and harm innocent life, innocent people. And that's a us thing. That's something that we got to do as a community, as human beings, to look out for each other as a whole. So once again, if anybody have any information on what happened with that Harley Davidson, during the Harley Davidson celebration, the family is asking for the community to come forward. Anybody in the community with any information to come forward. And I was just talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, I don't even drive when the lights say green. When the lights say green, I don't just go.
Still look both ways.
I do not. Green don't mean go. Green mean okay. Let me check to go. You just don't. You can't just take off because people will zoom right past the red light. Hey. Look, DJ Brother Z. What did I tell y'all the other day when I left out the other day? When I left, when we leave.
Oh, yeah, like on Friday or whatever?
Yeah, when I leave now.
Let's be safe, because they driving crazy out here.
They driving crazy. And you ain't got to be involved in nothing to get in those situations. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of those stolen vehicles, a lot of those people that's doing that is not just the young people. It's older people doing it. The last couple incidents where there was crashes, these people one of them was around my age. So it's just a thing now. And it's going to take the community to resolve it. And like I said, we know who in our family out here taking penitentiary chances. We know who's out here who has a track record of, taking cars, being reckless. I mean, to some, it's they sons, they daughters out here. They nieces, they nephews out here. We got to do what we can to try to slow some of this down. And we cannot harbor people that do not have any kind of sense of human life. Recklessness cannot be accepted. It can't. Hey, look, when we come back, we had a press conference and we had a protest down at the Hyatt. The family of Devonte Mitchell is asking for justice. Salute to Attorney Benjamin Crump, who was here, Attorney B. Ivy Lamar, Attorney Will Sutton, and the family, and those who came out. I think I seen that the Nation of Islam was out. Different community members was out yesterday. Brian Verdeen, people that, show up and not just talk. They out here on the front lines with these families. Salute. But we're going to talk about it when we get back. We're going to get some audio up on what took place yesterday. And at 2 p.m., we got somebody from the Mitchell family calling in because there's another protest going on at 2 p.m. We're going to hear about that. But when we come back, we're going to talk about what took place yesterday. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
This is Sherwin Hughes from The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. And Truth Nation, you can now watch my show live on YouTube every day from 9 a.m. until noon. Yep, you can get 3 full hours of watching Sherwin doing his thing streaming live on YouTube Monday through Friday. You'll get the same insightful conversations about policy, politics, and lifestyle while also seeing my reaction to the unpredictability of our listeners. So go to YouTube right now, subscribe to 1017 The Truth, and see this wonderful smile live every day.
This is Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers on 101.7 The Truth.
So we do have a drug take-back box at Outreach Community Health Centers. So if people have medications at their home that they want to get rid of, they could bring it to our pharmacy and we'll dispose of it for them. Anything that's not being used, anything that's kind of out of date, even antibiotics, any other medications, definitely it's better to safely dispose of it, and definitely don't flush it down the toilet because that puts it back into our drinking water supply. So
why is that a bad thing, Annie? Why do we not want to flush our medication?
Yeah, so it contaminates our drinking water. It contaminates our waterways, so our rivers and lakes don't benefit from all of those medications entering into the water supply. And we don't also enter. We have great drinking water in the city of Milwaukee, but they can only filter out so many of the pharmaceuticals. So as much as we can to reduce the pharmaceutical supply in our drinking water, we'll all be better off.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know whether it's a new home or a new car. You've worked hard to achieve your dreams, and we work hard to protect them so you can enjoy the utmost peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cousin Subs features only the finest Wisconsin-made cheeses and dairy on their menu. And now the time has come for even more cheese, as Cousins is happy to introduce their new Cheddar Supreme cheese sauce. Order this cheesy treat on their new cheese fries, chili cheese fries, or add cheese sauce to your favorite sub. More cheese? Yes, please. Order today at any location, online, or via Cousins mobile app. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I ain't telling no lies, I just
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Yesterday evening, there was a press conference and protest on the behalf of Devonte Mitchell. It's been about 31 days since he died outside a downtown Milwaukee hotel. Family and friends and attorneys of Devonte Mitchell returned to the scene to demand charges and for them to release the video of what happened on the inside. And salute to, once again, attorney Benjamin Crump and attorney B. Ivy Lamar and attorney William Sultan. There's 3 attorneys working on this situation, and yet no charges. Let's listen.
Tired, we irritated, we frustrated. We need answers.
Nearly 1 month since a man died outside of a downtown Milwaukee hotel, the family of Devonte Mitchell returning today to that scene. Megan Lee shared their demands to the Milwaukee County District Attorney.
How long? Milwaukee? How long, Milwaukee? How long?
It's the question the family and attorneys representing the family of Devonte Mitchell keep asking.
5 days have passed. 10 days have passed. 15 days have passed.
And tomorrow marks 1 month since Devonte died outside the Hyatt Regency downtown. Police say he caused a disturbance, was then pinned down by 4 hotel workers, and became unresponsive. So far, no one has been arrested or charged.
It's frustrating. It's infuriating.
His wife, Deasia Harmon, wants video from the incident to be released to the public.
Why does it have to take so long? You know who did it. You know what they did. You've seen it. Why are they not releasing the video from inside of this building?
According to police, 4 charges of felony murder were referred to the district attorney's office.
Charge the killers! Charge the killers!
The DA's office tells me there is still no update on this case.
What's the holdup? We need answers. We need to hear from you. This is unfair. This is totally unfair.
Family and friends of Devonte, as well as community activists and protesters, say what's happening behind me will not stop until the video of the incident is released and arrests are made.
We will be out here for however long it takes until we get those charges, until we get justice.
For weeks now, the DA's office has said it is waiting on an autopsy report from the medical examiner's office. In Milwaukee, Megan Lee, TMJ4 News.
Look, now, I'll say this. You have video. You got video from the inside and outside of the behaviors of security guards who don't even have that kind of power to do what they did at the end, on the outside. Like, I talk to a lot of people who do security, and I'll say this. If you even make the move to detain somebody, then their life ends up in your hands. Like, let's say something happens right now and I decide to involve myself and grab somebody and put my hands on them and whatever I thought that I wanted to do as far as detain, once I cross that line to grab you and hold you down, and if I kill you in that process, that's a homicide. That's murder unless it's really extreme and life was at danger. And then I still had to be careful on how I handled that. That's a tough situation for anybody to say, okay, I'm going to detain this person or I'm going to hold this person down. And we had this situation happen with Michael Mattioli, who got off. Joel Acevedo, they held him down. Had him in a rear naked chokehold, 2 people holding his feet. This is a situation to where we have seen this, and it had video. We still ain't seen the unredacted video to what happened to Joel Acevedo. Nobody has seen this video. The only people that probably seen this video is the police department and whoever involved in the police department. But the public still haven't seen that video. But the family members have seen some video from the inside of what took place. And the way they describe what took place is horrifying. It's horrifying. And the way that they dragged him outside and then held him down. And now we got the video that we've all seen. We've all seen the video where they talking about the one guy that was on top of near his neck with his knee on his neck, saying you went in the women's bathroom, and then you can hear him pleading for his life. That to me, just what I seen, that why haven't any charges been pressed from those 2 videos? What happened inside, what happened outside? And then we had one of the people that was involved with the detaining of Devonte Mitchell came forward and signed the affidavit with the attorneys. That's enough right there to press the charges on any one of us. And then they would have, if they had to add the charges later, they would have just upcharged. They would have just added more charges later. These people are still at home. They still out here walking around after doing this. It's been 30 days since this took place, and yet no charges. This the DA's office, the Democratic DA's office. That's what's going on. You know, DA John Chisholm. He been like this. DA John Chisholm, this ain't unusual for him. This ain't he do this. He sit back and he'll let it go. He'll let it go for a long time. That's why I never liked when we had the opportunities to get him out of office, and the community went with the Democratic route and left him in there. Like when we had opportunities to make some real moves with the DA's office with Verona Swanigan, people sat on their hands. Now these the same people that telling you how to vote, the Democrats. You know, they out here telling you what to do. But when we had opportunity to really make some real changes on that end, they was nowhere to be found. But they calling in on the Tory Lowe show with their chest puffed up, with they blowing hot smoke. You know, like they gonna do something. Trash. All I'm saying is, now it's 2024, and we're in a familiar situation with a black life wrongfully taken, and the DA's office is sitting on this. Oh, we gotta wait for the autopsy or something that come from the medical examiner's office when you got 2 videos and a direct witness. And look, once again, we're going to continue to support the family, the Mitchell family. Salute to attorney Benjamin Crump. Salute to attorney B. Ivy Lamar. Salute to attorney Will Sutton. And salute to all the community members that are out here on the front lines. See, that's why I don't take when people call in and get to talking tough on the lines. I ain't gonna never see them in the community because they don't do nothing. They anybody can say what. I don't never see these people. They don't come outside because I'm definitely outside. I'm gonna see you outside. I'm gonna see I'm gonna see the work. That the days of trying to convince people and talking is over with. Let's get outside no matter what you do politically. Let's get outside. The Mitchell family needs you outside. There's other families that are suffering that need you outside to be standing in solidarity, because today is their family, tomorrow is your family. And that's the script. That's the script. And until we start being about that action, you're going to always be blinded because you don't know what's going on until you get out here. A lot of people, they get upset because I talk from my perspective, but they ain't going to do nothing. They're talking. We got to get to work, Truth Nation, and that's what it's all about. Hey, look, when we come back, we're going to get the Pop Culture Report. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your town home for an out-of-town home? UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Sherwin Hughes with his truth.
I think you're spoiled. You have too many choices. We sometimes forget that having choice is a luxury. I can remember when I was a little kid, I either ate what my mother cooked for dinner or I starved. I didn't have the luxury of choice. Now we can choose anything and everything. We can choose which apps we want to be a part of. We can go and pick a new mate. We can decide what food we want to order. We have an unlimited amount of choice. And I think that we forget that choice is a luxury. You are either a winner or you're a loser. You're either going up or you're going down. You're either free or a slave. You are either woke or you are asleep. Those are called binary choices. And it's tough for people to understand just having two choices in a world that inundates us with unlimited choice. I know you don't like the candidates that are on your ballot come November. Guess what? They probably don't like you either. But you only have a binary choice. You either want this country to excel and succeed and explore new industries and be honest and fair about racial inequity. You either believe in climate change or you don't. You believe in democracy or you don't. You want a country that will do whatever it can to help people, all people, regardless of gender identity, regardless of national origin, or you want to take the low road and vote for the person that only wants to help himself with no regard for anyone else. Choice is a luxury. Unfortunately, too many of us forget that it's a luxury. Binary choice is all you have in November. I hope you choose wisely.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
An epic Brewers homestand kicks off August 9th, featuring a division duel against the Reds. First place battles with the Dodgers and Guardians, plus 3 giveaway games. Find the game for you at brewers.com/tickets.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 1017 The Truth. It's powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Snide. Milwaukee Brewers won their second straight game, beating the Atlanta Braves on Monday night 8-2 in Game 1 of the 3-game set at American Family Field.
To left center and deep. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone for Willie!
With the win, the Brewers improved to 61-45 overall, and with the Cardinals loss on Monday night, now sit with a 7-game lead in the NL Central. Staying with baseball and with the Brewers, that they have acquired starting pitcher Frankie Montas from the Cincinnati Reds in exchange for outfielder Joey Wiemer and pitcher Jacob Junis. And lastly, a dominant double-double by Giannis was not enough for Greece as Spain defeated the Milwaukee Bucks star-led team 84-77. Giannis finished the night with 27 points and 11 rebounds. The Sports Update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, it's time to start jamming with juice. This is the Pop Culture Report with Carrie Noni and Benjamin on the Tory Lowe Show. Tap in to see what's trending today on Pop Culture Report.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Benjamin.
It's amazing.
And Carrie Noni Juice. Juice World.
Yeah, I was keeping it juicy, y'all.
Hey, what's going on out here in these pop culture streets?
Only thing I know popping right now, more than Benjamin giving his dog edibles,
is the fact that Raising Cane's is now in Milwaukee.
What?
Yeah, Raising Cane's is here.
Where is it at? Where's it located?
Technically.
Oh, okay.
What is it, like Greendale?
It's Greenfield.
Greenfield?
It's over there in Greenfield.
I knew it wasn't
by
Milwaukee.
Southridge. Yeah, but I'm excited to try it one of these days. But I will say, you already know that line about to be crazy for the next, month.
Right.
People on Facebook right now have been posting pictures and videos of the line being wrapped around. The wait time is already crazy long, but this ain't the first time we saw this, okay?
Right.
I remember the first time I saw this was when the Chick-fil-A, we got our very first Chick-fil-A. It was in the Brookfield area. And then when the the Popeye's chicken sandwich came about, everybody was eating that up.
And then when they opened up the Taco John's by Miller Parkway.
I ain't do that one. What was that? Taco John's?
Tory remember that because Tory was
I was geek. That's my place.
Niggas a tater touch with the taco.
Yeah. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah.
I mean, pow.
It changed my life, bro.
I haven't. It's still over there. I haven't tried them.
Yeah, it's still up over there. Taco John's still over there.
It slowed down though.
And actually,
that's good. That's when you can get in.
In Racine, we're actually opening a Taco John's now too.
Hey,
so I was like, dang,
that's what I'm talking about.
It is pretty good though. It's somewhat of an upgrade from Taco Bell.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for the Raising Cane's.
What you excited about? You want more chicken?
Well, yeah, because I had it when I had went to Vegas almost 2 years ago, and it was my first time trying it. I was like, okay, what's this hitting for? What's really going on? And I will say that it tasted good to me. Now, is it something to rave out, wait in the line for about 2 hours? Probably not, in my opinion. But is it something where once the lines die down and it's not so crazy of a thing?
Yeah.
I definitely will slide to it because when we were in Racine for the Juneteenth thing, I was like, dang, isn't there a Raising Cane's around here or something like that? But it was further south.
It's in Kenosha.
So that's why I was like, nah, I ain't going for the south. I thought it was in between Milwaukee and Racine, but it wasn't. So I was like, never mind. I'm going to just wait till this one pop off. But the line's definitely
Hey, I can see Ben over there doing a foodie.
I mean, personally,
doing one of those TikToks.
I mean, I am a foodie. Like, I like food porn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll sit back and watch somebody.
What is that?
What, food porn?
Just when they show like how they eating it and the ingredients.
They be eating it.
And then they got the good
But
imagery.
that's ASMR, I thought. Mukbang.
Well, they got it's the way they show it though. It's the way they show
make
it look sexy.
Like it was that one black woman, she would eat crab legs. You know what I'm saying? And dip it in the butter. Or like you see sometimes.
So make it look appetizing.
Yeah. Or you see like an Asian person put grab a big slug.
Yeah, see, I thought that was just a mukbang.
A slug? Hold on.
That was just a mukbang.
Insects?
Yeah, they be eating insects, dog. I mean, you know how people get down. Whatever they can fry up, they're going to eat up.
You know it's a video around where the brother...
Wisconsin State Fair almost here.
Yeah.
The brother,
that was the first thing I thought of.
It's a video going around where the brother frying up a python.
See, I did see that. His mouth was open.
Yeah, and he was lowering it into the...
Why are you doing
it looked good.
What you mean it looked good? That looked crazy.
It looked good to me. I always wanted to eat some snake. I ain't gonna lie, because like people grill snake. You know, like what does that taste like?
That's exotic.
It's an exotic animal, and you can eat exotic animals at Wisconsin State Fair. I'm pretty certain they'll have their alligator bites all over again.
Oh, wow.
I want to eat some reptiles.
It was kind of good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Alligator bites.
I believe I did have that, and it wasn't. It was smacking.
See, you like the frog legs? Y'all ever ate some raccoon or some rabbit?
No, my granddaddy used to make me eat that.
Yeah,
and I didn't know what it was. So one day, my granddaddy he was cooking. I think it was a raccoon or something. He went out and hunted, and so I'm thinking I'm being slick because he had some. I thought it was just meat. I'm thinking I'm being slick. I'm sticking my hand in the pot, just ripping meat out, eating it. And then when he opened up the pot, it had the face on his still. I was like, oh no, scared me to death. No. I just couldn't believe it.
My auntie, she used to make a lot of exotic foods, and she would make duck sometimes. But she would do other exotic ones. I didn't do all the other ones, if I remember them correctly. I don't even remember them, but I did try the duck. That one was good.
You know, honestly, us having this conversation makes me like realize how far removed we are from like actually killing and catching our meal.
Yeah.
You know, because like you just said, Tory, like you went in there to go grab the food out the pot and you saw a head. You're like, oh my God.
Right.
I'm not eating
He didn't have
this.
to cook the whole head. He could have took that and put that to the side.
I remember when I first started cooking shrimp, I used to actually get like the actual real live shrimp with the head on it and stuff. And I would be washing it off and rinsing it. And my girl be like, oh my God, what the hell is that? I'm like, oh, this is what we about to eat tonight. So then I take the head off and a whole bunch of guts just come flying.
See, I can't do that. Like, I don't know what it is, but seeing the animal about to die, like when they take the lobsters and put them in the boiling water and stuff, like that to me hurts my feelings.
It's a circle
why are
of
you
life.
boiling this thing alive? Or when people come out with the fish and it's like the whole fish and you got the head on it with
That's
the
just too
eyes
much.
and everything. How is that too much?
Cause, bro, like, who really eating all of that? Like, you gonna eat the fish head too? Like, like, how are you actually seasoning that meat?
But you got to be from the South to be. Because my grandma used to come, my granddaddy used to catch the fish, and she used to clean the fish and cook
Clean the
it.
fish, yeah.
And so I never got used to touching the fish because sometimes the fish will still be alive and flopping around. Yeah,
I do think it's kind of.
I think
freezing.
I think they spooked me. Yeah, I think I got spooked because when they came in with the fish in the bucket with all the fish in the bucket, and so I would grab it and then I'm thinking it's not
all
alive,
good,
and it started flipping out. Oh my God, it scared me. My heart started beating out. After that. I think it took me a long time to go fishing and just really
do it all over again.
Yeah, because I got traumatized at first.
Do you like crab boils?
I wouldn't go get one. But I would eat one.
Yeah.
But if I had to go and make a decision, like I'm finna go get a crab boil, no, I don't.
Because I think it's crazy how I don't like insects, but yeah, I could literally rip apart a whole crawfish. Like face and everything, just like, let me just rip it up.
You ever thought about like who even started eating crawfish? Because like I thought about it, I was like, bro, this is actually a struggle meal.
It is very, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot for nothing.
Somebody really had to be looking in the water, hungry as hell. I gotta eat something. I gotta eat something. And then they just picked up the crawfish, like, twist it, open it.
And then, you know what I don't like? You know what I don't like about a lot of this stuff? They put a lot of seasoning on the shell.
Straight up. It's all on the shell.
There's a lot of seasoning on the shell. It ain't even no meat on the shell. But they season like
the outside.
You got to peel,
Well, because it's like the flavoring, it all gets inside it as it's made. No,
This is why black folks got high blood pressure now.
It be the flavor
unnecessary
of it. The
seasoning.
aroma.
That's unnecessary. You know, I saw a video.
For the shell.
We season stuff so much. I saw a lady on the internet. She was barbecuing while she seasoned the charcoal.
Yeah, I did see that.
Like, why would
What you do?
She said when you like the charcoal, the seasoning rise up on the meat. I said, oh, wow.
In the world to add more seasoning. Like,
I'm just saying.
You're killing yourself slowly.
That's just a thing.
Hey, I'm one of them people, though, because McCormick be getting my money all the time.
I feel like I said that to you not too long ago.
Bro,
what was you making, fam?
Bro, I forgot what I was making, but I'll go back to my spaghetti last night, because I put too many seasonings on all my stuff. Like, I put lemon pepper inside my ground beef. Like, what am I putting the lemon pepper inside ground beef for? Like, you know what I'm saying? I want the flavor, though, right? Like, man, and then, honestly, for real, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I got to go to, like...
Wait, in the spaghetti meat?
Yeah, you know, in
you
the actual...
put the lemon pepper seasoning in the meat for the spaghetti?
What's in the meatball?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that was different.
With the sauce? I mean, hey.
So, because how I make my meatballs, because I make my meatballs separate from the sauce. Like, I boil my meatballs. So, like, I put, like, some lemon pepper in there, some cayenne pepper up in there, with some black pepper up in there. And then I also put some onions, and I put some green onions in there as well. You know, but, like, do I really need all that stuff? Like, the vegetables is cool. But the seasonings, come on, Ben, you could do better.
That's
like,
different. That's new to me. Lemon pepper in the meatballs with the spaghetti.
Yeah, but I just be trying to eat good. You know, I just want my stuff to have some kind of flavor.
Well, it must be working because you seem to always be in the kitchen and cooking, and you cooked and brought us some tacos one time. So
Man, that was one time.
Yeah, I mean, but it was a contest.
I ain't brought nothing. Listen, I'm holding myself accountable. I ain't brought nothing.
Dude,
I probably brought some donuts. I probably brought stuff.
You
I
bring
ain't
junk
cooked.
food.
Yeah, not junk food.
Because I remember the one time you was upset because Ben ate your chips.
Yeah, he did eat my chips.
Off the desk.
Yeah. Still ain't bought me no bag of chips.
That's what we on?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more Pop Culture Report with Benjamin.
It's amazing.
Hey, Carrie Noni Juice. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, Truth Nation, we've been entering fans into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway, and this Wednesday we finally pick our next one call That's All $5,000 giveaway winner. Be sure to tune in to Truth in the Afternoon with me this Wednesday so you don't miss your call, because if you do, we will go down to the next caller until we find our $5,000 winner. So again, that's the big Gruber 5K giveaway this Wednesday on Truth in the Afternoon with me, Dr. Ken Harris, on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. 1017 The Truth, Sherwin Hughes for Axe Housing. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent. If you work with Axe Housing, you'll average around $800 a month. No matter what barriers you think you are facing, Axe Housing will have a coach on staff that can assist you today. You can get started on a virtual home buying orientation by going to axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. And you can be well on your way to becoming a homeowner. Do not let where you are financially today get in the way of your bright future. Axe coaches are here to help. That's axehousing.org.
We Energies want you to keep this important safety message in mind. Before you start digging, planting, or landscaping on your property, call 811 to have underground utilities marked. Calling 811 at least 3 business days before you plan to dig will help you know what's below and can prevent a hazardous situation. Our representatives will mark the underground utilities on your property for free. So remember, stay safe and call before you dig.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, it's time to start jamming with juice. This is the Pop Culture Report with Carrie Noni and Benjamin on the Tory Lowe Show. Tap in to see what's trending today on Pop Culture Report.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Benjamin.
It's amazing.
And Carrie Noni Juice. Juice World.
Yeah, I was keeping it just for y'all.
All right, Carrie, I got a question.
Oh, just for me?
And for Benjamin. All right, I was doing a little scrolling.
Mm-hmm. On the internet.
And I never heard of this word before because it's this new language out here. And maybe it's just new to me.
Mm-hmm.
People are in relationships and they have this process where they give their significant other a hall pass to go and be with somebody else.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, economic reasons or whatever, or whatever the reason it is. And it's okay. To have that hall pass as permission to be intimate with somebody else.
Yeah.
What is this?
I've heard of hall passes before. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not for no hall pass. If the definition of a hall pass is for my significant other to be with someone
with your
else,
permission, I
yes,
guess.
with my permission, you ain't getting my permission,
right?
To be with
I
someone
don't
else
know.
in that way.
This new language, I don't understand it.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna go to our hall pass expert Benjamin on this.
Hey, you know what? I personally wouldn't be. I wouldn't like to give my girl a hall pass, but there are men out there who do. Right? They have a term for it, and sometimes they even want to watch. Okay, sometimes they even want to watch.
There are some situations where you might get out a hall pass.
You know, that's one thing they said Diddy did to Cassie. You know, that's why he would have all
Diddy
the
was doing it. Yeah. But they call that the freak off.
Well, a freak off or a cuckold. A cuckold is a man who actually likes to watch his wife or significant other.
But that's not a hall pass.
I thought that was a swing like idea where they got people that be doing the swinging thing.
Like
you know, they couple swing like they call it swingers. Swingers, yeah.
No, that's not a swinger. That's somebody who's actually watching the act happen. It's like,
oh wow,
because you might have it with all.
Here we
but
go.
That's not a hall pass.
Well, it kind of is because if your Johnson's bigger than mine,
no.
What?
Yeah,
I think
that's not the hall pass. Hall pass
right.
is like that you're giving that person permission to be with someone else. You're not watching. Though.
But
that's a completely different thing.
Nah,
if you
not
start
really,
watching,
if I'm watching
that's
some
too
other
much.
man, if I sit back and watch another man,
here we go. We let Ben.
Bro, that's not a hall pass.
That is a hall pass.
That's not a hall pass.
That's not a hall pass.
That's you watching another man do your girl and you just sitting there watching.
Right.
That's a hall pass.
And you getting off.
No, that's not a hall pass.
Well, look, it'll be a hall once he's done. Okay, because
So you just talk. So you're thinking hall because of the entrance area? Is that what you saying?
Wow.
A hall pass, bro?
And that's what I
Here
thought.
we
That's
go.
why I thought it was
See,
called
that's
a
that
hall pass.
Racine.
Hold on.
Because
Hold on.
the
Wait a
walls would
minute.
be so wide.
Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. Let's get back to the hall pass. Let's get back to the hall pass. So from what I thought,
just say you ain't heard about it.
I thought you. I guess he on another level with the whole thing.
I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is I didn't know that it was a word
like so
that you can use
yes, you can.
in a relationship to let your significant other go deal with somebody else.
From what I have heard in the past, people might give a hall pass if, like, let's say you cheated. And you might give your significant other a hall pass to go do the same thing.
To get revenge.
Yeah, kind of like a revenge idea. It's like, okay, you can have a hall pass. Or let's say, for example, you go to see Chris Brown, right? And she want to get on stage. It's like, okay, you got a hall pass. It's Chris Brown. You could get on stage and do what you do with Usher or take these little intimate photos. Yeah, that's a hall. You get a hall pass. It's just like you are giving the permission. It's like a permission slip. You remember how you used to get hall passes when you go to school? It's like, I need proof that
use the bathroom.
I'm allowed to do this. The hall pass is a proof that you can go do something that you otherwise would not do without the hall pass.
What if you get past the hall?
What? What does that mean?
See,
break it down. What?
Here we go. The mind of Ben.
I think he had one of them little gummies again.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, because I understand a hall pass. You get permission to do things you wouldn't normally do inside your relationship, right?
Or even if, let's say, for example, it's like a business idea, right? Let's say somebody is flirting with your spouse, but they got a whole lot of money and they got like $1 million deal on the line.
Right.
It's like, hey, will you give me permission to go on this business date, even though I know this person like me because I could potentially close a deal?
I'll be okay with that.
That's in a sense a hall pass too, as long as but you got to put some boundaries on.
Right. I think it all comes with boundaries because if we're being quite frank and honest in business, people tend to be around other attractive people. Right. Whether they're intellectually attractive or physically. So people are going to want to be around you. So I think that you should leverage your beauty and appeal to be
sex
better.
sales.
Yeah, sex sales. So you can close that deal.
But what if you know that they like you though?
You gonna close that deal?
So you gonna let your girl go on a business date, a potential business partner date, and you know that they feeling her and trying to take her from you?
I wouldn't give a damn because I know my girl.
Okay.
Yep. Let's get that money. Run it.
All right.
Run it up.
No, I'm super confident in that.
Oh, wow.
And then if she happens to turn trick while she on that boat with that multi-millionaire, what the hell with her there? Because I didn't do that.
So you mean to tell me you gonna let your girl go? Okay, so what if there was a situation where a guy wants to like give her money on the side. Like she got a side piece, but she not really doing nothing. She just giving her money. You cool with that as long as it's bringing money in y'all relationship?
If TK Kirkland hit my girl up and said, "Hey, let's go out because I think you're attractive," I'd be like, "Why not? Go ahead, do it."
You're crazy.
Oh wow!
You don't really love your girl then.
That's yeah. I love her.
Here we
Not
go.
that much.
Well,
another man that like willingly
and this is a whole
this is really just my confidence.
And hold on, it's a whole system out here now that a lot of people are saying, hey, look, if you want to get out here, I'm gonna give you a hall pass. For that, if you want to go out for your birthday weekend, and
that's another one, vacation.
Yeah, girls trip.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't trip. I really would not, because especially if we're trying to just expand our business, what we got going on, it's going to be certain things that need to be had. Like, for instance, you don't think that Jay-Z, in the back of his mind, isn't confident in Beyonce? Beyonce is one of the most, quote-unquote, most beautiful women in the world, right? She has to be around so many different people that actually genuinely like her, like who actually want to bang her out at the end of the night. Is she not supposed to go to Coachella because the promoter wants to have sex with her? No, she's gonna go get the bag and come home.
What? If the promoter is literally flirting with her,
she's going to keep it moving, because it's one thing if he flirts with her, it's a whole other thing if she flirts with him. You see what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah, like if she's staying on business and it's about her business and keeps it moving, it is what it is.
Like, but what if he's like kind of inappropriate with it though?
And then that's when I have to, kind of like step in. But again, that's
you're saying if it's friendly.
Yeah, if it's
flirting, like harmless flirting.
Harmless flirting, like for instance, you like I'm pretty certain throughout, if not today or your lifetime or just even being in a relationship, dudes have tried to hit you up or a cat calls you, so to speak, try to flirt with you, right? And it's kind of one of these things where ultimately I'm not going nowhere. I'm happy with the man that I'm with. But this happens to be the nature of the business that I'm in.
No, because I feel like if I willingly knew that there was a guy out there who wanted to do business with me, but he actually liked me, like really liked me, I would think that that's kind of disrespectful to go out and if they don't care that I'm in a relationship and they telling me like, oh, I like you and all this other stuff, that's disrespectful to me, to my relationship.
So you're gonna keep your dignity intact and you ain't dealing with the hall pass.
Yeah, because like that, I don't know. That's just something I don't think I would want to do.
Hey. Well, somebody on the talk to text line said, like Usher said, don't bring your girl around me. True player for real. Ask Puff Daddy.
Yeah. Now he got herpes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, listen. I ain't gonna be doing all this with Usher.
Just because you like him.
Here we go.
He's one of my favorites.
Right.
You want a hall pass with Usher?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Your favorite celebrity?
I don't want a hall pass.
Let it burn.
Now, getting on stage is different. Getting serenaded is different.
Well, I think y'all
twerking and stuff, I ain't doing all that.
I think y'all for the Pop Culture Report, we got to run the break. Benjamin.
It's amazing.
And Carrie Noni Juice.
I was giving it juicy, y'all.
All right, Truth Nation, when we come back, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign marketing on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC.
Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we aim to be a staple in Milwaukee's Black community. We are committed to partnering with local organizations and supporting Black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee our city and promise to be a positive reflection of our community. We look forward to celebrating Black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded by Gruber Law Offices, Milwaukee Black Talk.
Truth Nation, let us take a second to brag for a moment. There is no other station in the country where you get a front row seat to hear from some of the biggest names in politics, pop culture, and sports. People like President Joe Biden.
Black child poverty was cut in half in 2021. We built black wealth, 15 million jobs nationwide, more than 2.5 million for black Americans. Black wealth is up 60% since the pandemic.
Former President Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump.
Guys, we almost had a former president and very likely future president assassinated on live TV. Like, you know what that would have done for this country? You know what that would have made our country look like? We would look like a banana republic.
And Brewers All-Star and former National League MVP Christian Yelich.
Listen, you already know.
Yeah, we were just in LA, so we heard our fair share of Kendrick out there in LA. Dodger Stadium has one of the best sound systems in baseball too.
Tap into the award-winning and nationally recognized 1017 The Truth by downloading the Truth app, listening live on 1017thetruth.com, and streaming us live at 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. And never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never let them have too much screen time. And never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed. Never, ever become a minivan mom. And you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling boss work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Milwaukee's Black Talk lives here. You are listening to 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. We got the queen, the advocate, the author, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Hey, yo.
And we was out at the protest yesterday.
Yes, we was.
With the Mitchell family.
Yes.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Well, I just got word that there's another protest, for the family. Okay. And we have one of the family members. We got Latrice on the lines. How you doing, Queen?
Hey, Queen.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Now, there was a protest yesterday in front of the Hyatt.
Yeah.
And what was the message that y'all wanted to give to the public yesterday?
To let everyone know that there's still no charges, and we want the killers to be charged in this case with Devonte. We want them to know the injustice that's going down in the city of Milwaukee. We all know that there have been many cases where people have been arrested and charged without waiting on autopsy results. Why is Devonte's case different than anybody else's? We want, there shouldn't be two sets of rules, and that's what it's coming down to here in the city of Milwaukee.
And we also got Naisha on the lines.
Yes.
How you doing?
Hello, everyone. Hello. Well, it's a day-by-day thing, a day-by-day struggle, you know, that we're going through, but we holding up the best that we can, but we're going to keep fighting and we're going to keep pushing.
Now, there's a protest today because I got, word that there is a protest today. What's going on today at 6 p.m.? Oh, not today, Thursday.
Yeah, so
Thursday at 6 p.m., excuse me. Yeah, I'm the 1st. On the 1st.
Correct. They've put together a protest for Thursday, and this one is going to be back at the DA's house on Thursday, I believe, 6:00 p.m. The protesters and everyone will be out there, pushing for protesting, pushing for answers, try to, press them to go ahead and, let us all know something, press some charges, make some arrests. Let's get some convictions going on here.
It's been 30 days since this happened.
32 days.
32 days. Why do you feel that it's taking so long? Because you would think that with the video from the inside and outside, and one of the participants in the situation coming forward, talking to the attorneys, you would think that there would be some kind of charges, and then when they get the other information, they could always upgrade the charges.
Correct.
Right. So,
I honestly...
Go ahead, Nisha.
Oh, I was just going to say, I honestly feel like that, they're trying to prolong things. They're trying to wait for that toxicology report to come back, so they can see if he had any type of substance in his system. And I believe that's what they're going to try to use. If it does come back with something, they're going to try to use that to say, oh, that's what happened. That's how he died, instead of what we all actually seen on the video.
Oh, so they're trying to find out a medical reason.
Yep.
Like they did with Derek Williams.
And Joel Acevedo.
And they said that Derek Williams had a sickle cell crisis.
Right. Yep.
Wow, are you serious?
We dead serious.
Yeah.
They've done it several times before, so y'all onto something. That might be exactly what they're trying to do, to try to spin a narrative.
Right.
So
because it worked the last couple times.
Facts.
And that's what I'm finding out. So I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. I don't follow any of this stuff. So now that this stuff is going on with Devonte, and I'm digging more into, the DA and MPD, apparently this is what this DA does and has done and continues to do.
Correct.
This is like a repeated pattern. So
he got a little formula he's been using.
Yeah. So it's like, do people not see this pattern? And is everybody just going to sit and turn a blind eye to it or try and do something about it? And I hate that, I'm just now, my eyes are just now being open to it. Not that because I didn't care or didn't want to. The news is depressing as it is. When you watch the news, the first 10 minutes or less, it's all
bad stuff
that has you in your feelings, and emotions, and just tore up. And I like to keep my feelings and emotions in check, and I'm the one that's in control of that. But I also had stopped watching the news, when injustices were done to, my cousin who was killed, and I seen how the media chopped and screwed her story, and I was just like, you can't trust nobody around here nowadays.
Wow.
So you might be watching a story thinking that is one thing, and reality is something totally different.
All facts.
And they know how to flip those narratives up. That's why I say thank y'all for coming on the show, keeping us in the loop.
Yes, abreast on what everything that's going on, and then y'all being able to let the people know exactly what's going on, how y'all feeling, what y'all seeing. because I think it's pivotal. Because for a long time, a lot of people just followed the news.
And the story pops up, every other week, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, as long as we got protests going on, as long as we got movement, we want to make sure we inform the community, because I'm going to tell you, this has been going on for a long time, the way they've been handling situations like this.
Yes.
And I've seen it time and time and time again. And the DA Chisholm, who's a Democrat,
come on,
okay, this guy has been functioning like this for a long, long time. And we got to keep chipping at the bit.
Yep.
We got to keep putting up a fight. Yes. Because this is ridiculous right now.
It is. It's above and beyond.
With as much information that we have with this situation.
Time and time again.
It's just trash the way the DA's office is handling situations like this. Mm-hmm. And to me, and this is my opinion, they always like looking for an out.
Yep.
Not for a way to get them in and hold them accountable, nope. But it seems like they always look for a way out.
Yes.
When it comes to situations like this.
That's right, and that has been my feeling from the beginning. You're trying to find a way to either implement as less charges as possible or try to get out of this. And when it's obvious what happened.
Yes.
And we all know that if it wasn't for the family and the protests, they would have been wiped this underneath the rug.
Right. Correct.
It wouldn't. Nobody would have known nothing about nothing. Them people still would have been working their jobs. Everything would have been back to business as usual.
Yes.
And that's we in Milwaukee. Sometimes I just wonder if we're like one of them towns back in the South. Back in the 60s and 70s. It's like things ain't changed.
And
it's the same thing.
When I tell people what's going on here in Milwaukee with the injustices and things like that, they don't believe it because Milwaukee was always one of those hidden majority black townships where people only thought it was like the Packers, Laverne and Shirley, the Bucks.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, we're a majority black township.
Yeah.
Where if you look at the statistics coming out of our communities, it's nothing positive going on.
You wouldn't have never
with the
guessed.
statistics.
Correct.
So this is just something that we have to do as active members to be fully active, fully involved, and controlling the narrative when it comes to what happens when situations happen like this. We got to make sure that we continue to control the narrative, because when they first put it out here, they made it seem like he had offended somebody.
Correct.
In the bathroom situation, like he had made a disturbance, but you've never seen anybody that was harmed in this situation. Like if it was somebody that he was causing harm to, these people you don't even see that with this situation.
What's crazy to me is how y'all push this narrative that he did some type of violation, but you're showing the middle and the end, but you're not showing the beginning. Where is the footage of whatever they felt he did wrong? Why isn't that footage available to the family? All of that is suspicious to me. On top of the fact that y'all spinning this narrative that he did something wrong, but the video footage, he didn't even walk himself out. Y'all drug him out.
Exactly. Like make it make sense. Like none of it makes sense. Like even down to them saying that they fired the employees. Okay, y'all fired the employees, which says that y'all know that the employees did something wrong. So why aren't they arrested?
Come on.
It doesn't make any sense. They lost their jobs, but they still free.
Facts.
Well, I appreciate y'all for calling in, because this is what we have to do to keep the community informed on what's going on. And can y'all explain on when is the protest, the address, and where do we have to be?
Okay. So I know that, so it's going to be on Thursday. I believe they set it for Thursday. It's at 6 p.m. It's going to be at the DA's house. We would have to get that information from you, for you, and have it sent over to you as far as like the location and everything. Right. We'll have to get that information because, again, that's been put together and everything, you know. with our protesters and everything. So we'll get that information for you all, and we'll make sure you have that before Thursday.
Awesome.
Hey, look, and also I appreciate y'all strength right now. It's just amazing when families have to fight against this system, and y'all standing, even though y'all going through a lot of pain and hurt. And like I said, my condolences to the family and my energy and support
and
to the
prayers.
family.
And we're going to stand with you. We're definitely going to stand with you.
And we thank y'all. We sincerely thank you guys. You know, you guys have been, you know, one of the active members out front on the front lines with us. And again, you know, thank you for allowing us to use this platform for Devonte's voice to be heard. You know, yesterday's press conference and protest was very successful and impactful, I must say. You know, after everybody started dissipating, there was still a nice handful of us that stayed behind. And we were standing, you know, on the sidewalk, closer to 3rd and Kilbourne, just, you know, congregating and talking to one another. And as you guys know, our protests have been peaceful.
Yes.
But you know that the 2 police officers were there. Well, one of the police officers came up and he was like, well, you guys, you know, will have to move. You can't stand here. And I was like, this is public sidewalk. I said, you know, he was like, oh, well, you know, it's making them uncomfortable. I said, uncomfortable? I said, this is public sidewalk. We're not going nowhere. I said, okay, you don't want to stand in here? Then guess what? We're going to walk around. So we started walking around in a circle and protesting. So I'm glad that police officer came and let us know that we were making them uncomfortable. Because guess what?
We're uncomfortable
We're
too.
uncomfortable too.
Y'all love one. Exactly.
We're uncomfortable too. And we're going to keep making y'all uncomfortable until y'all make it right.
Come on.
Wow. Well, salute. You know what? I'll say this. You know, if y'all have any trouble or struggle, we just one call away.
Yep.
When it comes to stuff like that.
We really appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you.
No, we thank y'all.
Well, I appreciate y'all for calling in, and definitely keep us informed.
Yep. And we love y'all.
We love y'all too. Thank y'all so much.
All right.
Yep.
God bless
y'all.
you.
Take care.
God bless you. All right, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, I got a question for Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it's Telly Hughes from Truth Be Told with Denise Thomas and Telly Hughes, and I have to let you know that the best morning show in the country is streaming live on YouTube every weekday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yes, DT and I are now waking you up in the a.m. live every weekday on YouTube. So go to YouTube right now to subscribe to 1017 The Truth so you can watch Denise and I get your morning started off right. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know, what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners.
To be heard. We are addressing community issues by redistributing funds from the city budget into public health, housing, libraries, and more. Did you know the Milwaukee Police Department got $300 million last year and public health didn't even get a fraction of that? We're focused on funding life, not violence. If you want to be a part of that, come join us. You can find us at liberatemke.com.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show, DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. The Queen, the author, the advocate, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Hey, yo.
Look, I got a question for Truth Nation. Because I just now came to the realization that this was going on.
Yeah.
I didn't know that this was a.
Been out a long
I didn't know
time.
this was a thing. Well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this hall pass idea.
Yeah.
And, I've seen different relationship ideas.
Yeah.
People have open relationships.
Correct.
Some people swingers. They do. It's different relationship styles.
Facts.
But this hall pass thing made me raise an eyebrow, Elizabeth Brown.
Okay.
Because it's like we together, but only for this limited amount of time or this day or two, you got this hall pass.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to bring it to Truth Nation. Truth Nation, if y'all in a relationship right now, and everybody, nowadays there's 101 ideas, I guess, you can make up a relationship from.
Facts.
So I guess it's not too far-fetched that this would be something that people do. But I got a question for Truth Nation. If you in a relationship and you have, a significant other, would you grant them what they call in a hall pass to step outside the relationship for a limited time for whatever the situation may cause for the hall pass? Now, I seen this. Now, I seen this online, and the situation was that the woman allowed the male to go outside the relationship for a limited time because it was something he was doing, and it was going to benefit them in like a business idea. But I don't know, because cheating, you know how y'all is about cheating. You know how y'all women and y'all pH balance and all this.
Not only women.
Yeah, men too.
That part.
And men too.
Let's just keep that.
And men too. But what I'm saying, I'm a male, I'm looking at a female, so what I'm saying is this a thing?
It is.
I want to hear from Truth Nation. Will you allow your significant other a hall pass for a situation that means for a limited time they can step outside the relationship?
Hey.
I didn't even know that was like a little okay.
Yeah, that's been going. That's been out for a minute.
So
They had a movie about
somebody on the talk to text lines said there is a whole comedy movie with Owen Wilson.
Yep. Called
Hall Pass.
Yep.
It's hilarious.
It is hilarious. I've seen it.
Really?
Yes.
So you've been doing this the whole time?
Oh yeah.
DJ Brother Z. Yo, I guess it's this. So you saying it's not nothing new?
Ain't nothing new under the sun. Nothing.
Really?
Absolutely nothing.
Hey. Now, I don't know what situation would come up that I would even think like this.
Right. Me, I mean, yeah, that ain't it. Yeah, no. I'm good.
That's what I'm saying. Like this new language, like I don't know what all things have manifested into, but I'm from the old school.
Me too. And if I give you a pass, it's for life.
Okay,
Keep it moving. God bless you.
What you say? It's a dismissal.
Literally.
What you say? It's not a hall pass. It's a suspension.
Complete termination.
Expel.
Hey.
I don't know. DJ Brother Z. how long have you known about this kind of behavior?
Probably since I was in like middle school.
What?
You
Where
just
was
late
I?
in church. I don't know.
I was in church probably. I probably was in church. Because I did not know about this.
Yeah, it was just like the movie Indecent Proposal. I mean, you know.
I never heard the word. I watched Indecent Proposal. It was just
that's like a hall pass.
Yeah, but I'm talking about it wasn't called that.
Right.
I thought it was now if you'd have said an indecent proposal,
you would have known.
I'd have been like, okay, I understand because I watched the movie.
Yeah.
But this hall pass thing, it's like, okay, for like a limited time only.
Yes. It's a one-time pass.
You don't get to talk about it.
No.
Okay, so if you give somebody a hall pass and they come back home, you don't ask them no questions.
You're not supposed to, but you know how that goes.
Oh, wow.
You know how that go, because
come on now.
It's one thing when you say certain things, when you see these people and they've been agreed, and then their feelings get involved because then they like, did you like it?
Right. Okay.
Did they do
what
it?
did you do?
Right.
I'm asking questions.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm going in the kitchen like I'm going to get a drink of water.
That, if he or she come home and they like super, happy, and it's like, whoa, like. Yeah.
So why would you even practice that if you can't handle them like that?
But a lot of things we practice we can't handle. So,
I as far as me, I can't. But we got 1017 The Truth. We broadcast in live, Truth Nation. Would you allow your significant other a hall pass, and maybe it's for like something that could better they future if they run out and do it. Like, I mean, it don't have to be romantic. I mean, I don't know. Hey. I don't know what all the limits to the hall pass.
And I guess it's per person.
Right, because let's say
it's not a one size
it's a business opportunity, but the person like that person that's trying to present
a dangerous game.
Like P. Diddy. Got a lot of power. Hey, if you come over here. And you know what?
It was the one movie with Tyler Perry where the one girl she caught AIDS from dude because he was like this big time business dude, and she knew that he liked her or whatever, and it's supposed to have been strictly business. Now her husband didn't give her a pass, but he wind up winning her over because her husband was slacking in certain areas, forgetting her birthday, and this dude found out when her birthday was and was sending flowers.
What? And that's all it took.
That's all it took. There's a little attention.
That's sad.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's sad. But like I said, if y'all want to answer the question, I'll go to 1017 The Truth on YouTube as we broadcast live. Would you allow your significant other a hall pass?
Hey.
833-212-1017. Talk to text. 833-212-1017. I'm interested, Elizabeth Brown. And maybe it's me. Because I didn't know that it was a name for this.
Yeah, you're a little delayed.
I am definitely delayed.
Hey, everybody learns something new every day. You just learn something new.
My grandma didn't teach me nothing like this. My grandma didn't teach me no hall pass.
Hey, good.
She said just go in the relationship and just, work it out.
Hey, my mother and father too. But at the end of the day, but again, I've been...
Who got a hall pass? I want to know if you got a hall pass.
If you ever
had a hall pass.
Yeah, if you ever had a hall pass.
I mean, you can call in anonymous. I mean, 833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. We got Eddie on the lines. We know he ain't never had a hall pass. Let's listen.
I know that hall pass.
He got a permanent pass. Eddie.
Tory.
You on the new 1017 The Truth. How you doing, Eddie?
I'm doing okay. What is the point of getting married unless you're going to suffer through it, okay? This hall pass thing sounds like a little vacation. There's supposed to be suffering through marriage. That's what it's about. Let me say this, though. When I was younger, and I know you guys don't believe it, but I think you're starting to believe it, broads were throwing themselves at me. I couldn't walk down the block without getting offers, okay? Absolutely true. Absolutely 100%. Absolutely true. Tory's seen my hair. He gets it. Okay,
well, I've never seen you because you never come to none of the car factions, so I can't even judge.
I do. I told you I almost got twerked to death.
Oh, wow.
Twerked me to death.
Let him tell it.
So anyway, I had a beautiful chick. This chick was a solid 9.5, 9.75. She was almost a 10.
And you had her.
And she said... Oh, of course. She was obsessed with me. And she said, Okay, here's my offer. I know the reason you don't commit is because of the commitment with the one woman the rest of your life. I'll make you a deal. If you marry me, I will be such a good wife to you. I will take care of all your needs, and I will let you have other women. And I said, you'll let me have other women? And she goes, yeah. She goes, how many women would you need? I go, like a year, like annually, or how many times, or how many women? So, yeah.
So
we
was y'all
negotiated
drinking?
that.
Was
No.
That doesn't sound like a hall pass.
You know,
This sounds like a contractual
sober.
idea.
She wanted me so bad. She was going to let me. You know what? I'll make you a deal. You put me on a lie detector test, and if I'm lying, I'll pay your mortgage till it's done.
They don't even stand
okay?
up in court.
Well, you and I will stand up between you and I.
All right, well, check this out. What happened, Eddie?
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, so here's what happened. Then I started to resent the fact that, okay, so if I marry this broad, I get to cheat, but here's the thing. She took half the fun out of it by allowing me to do it. Half the fun is sneaking around.
Oh, wow.
You're almost getting caught. That's the fun. That's the juice of it.
That's living on
the
the
actual
edge,
action.
So actually,
yeah.
So when you got the full responsibility to do it and be accountable for it, you didn't want to take it
because she knows. So it took the fun out of it.
Oh wow,
it took the fun out of it. I want the
feel like he's sneaking.
I want the taboo.
Oh wow,
the taboo. You know
that don't sound like no hall pass.
But I'm going to tell you something.
Eddie's.
I would allow my wife to give me a hall pass. But
you got a wife,
I would never. But I could. I could have a wife if I wanted to.
You got a roommate.
But what I'm saying is, I know, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's like of mice and men. I'm kind of looking out after her. So here's the thing. I would never allow my wife a hall pass. If I gave her the idea and she said, really? Okay, I would dump her. But on the other side of that, I'm not such a jerk. I would take the hall pass. I'd insist on taking it. But if she ever took it, I'd dump her.
Before.
Yeah, dump her.
Oh, wow. So,
dump her.
I'm not even going to try to make this one make sense.
Don't even do it.
All right, Eddie. Well, hey, all right. Thank you for calling in. Hey, look. I got some chat, though, 101.7 The Truth. As we broadcast live, we got some people in the chat. Britt says, I want a hall pass for Denzel Washington and Michael Ealy. Michael Ealy.
Light skin,
I
green
would use protection, of course, and not a three-thing.
Not a threesome.
Hey.
Boing.
Oh, wow. Not really a city girl says Eddie is right. People cheat for the thrill of it.
He is right on that because I know a couple people who were cheating, and then when their significant other left them, and the person they were cheating with, they broke up
because it wasn't the thrill.
Because it wasn't the thrill was gone.
So why don't more people say, "Hey, look, take the accountability. Won't be no cheating."
Too much like right. It's too much like right, Tory. We make things difficult when we don't have to. So,
I don't know. DJ Brother Z, would you allow for your significant other to get a hall pass if it was something that you felt that would be advantageous to the spouse? Hey, and I agree.
I'm with you.
And I agree,
DJ Brother Z.
Hey, look, I think I'm just. Because I came up in the Pentecostal church.
Hey, well,
they call the holiness only. So I was one of those kids that stood outside to dance, even though I was voted the homecoming king.
Right, you followed the script of the church.
I turned it down, and I was standing outside the dance talking about y'all going to hell if y'all go in there.
In high school.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But like I said, question of the day, will you allow your significant other a hall pass? Y'all can take the quiz. Y'all don't have to call in. Y'all can just take the quiz on not the quiz, but the poll on 101.7 The Truth. In the chat, look, we'll be back with more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017theTruth.com.
Saving energy and money is easier than you think. Here are 2 simple things you can do to reduce your energy use and lower your energy bill. Use thermal curtains to reduce each room's energy loss by up to 25%, and make sure vents aren't blocked by furniture or rugs to improve airflow and comfort. Simple, smart savings. Get more energy-saving tips at WeEnergies.com.
What do you get when you combine grilled-to-order deliciousness with only the finest Wisconsin cheeses? Cousin Sub's new Wisconsin cheese steaks, featuring either steak or chicken, bacon, cheddar cheese, sautéed onions, and their new Cheddar Supreme cheese sauce. It's a match made in dairy heaven. And the decadence doesn't stop there. Pair your Wisconsin cheesesteak with their new Orange Dream Shake. All are available for a limited time only. Order in store, online, or via the mobile app. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Attention, Milwaukee County. When it comes to stroke, every second counts. Remember to be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T.
B, balance. Are you having trouble with coordination or balance? E, eyes. Sudden blurred or double vision. Have you lost sight in one eye or both? F, face drooping. Is your smile lopsided or your face numb or drooping? A, arm weakness. Are you having difficulty reaching for things? Does your arm drift downward when placed in front of you? S, speech difficulty. Is it difficult to speak? Try saying, the sky is blue. Does that come out correctly? T, terrible headache. Are you having pain in your head? Experiencing more than one of these symptoms? Time to call 911.
Remember, recognizing these signs and acting fast can save a life. If you or someone you know experiences these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. This message is brought to you by the Milwaukee County Office of Emergency Management. Stay informed, stay safe.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Williams, and I want to share with you the role that diabetes has had in my family. I lost my grandmother at the early age of 64 due to complications with diabetes. She was warm, generous, and a constant encouragement for me to follow my heart. Did you know that African Americans experience chronic kidney disease at a rate that's 25% higher than white Americans? And we're almost 4 times more likely to develop kidney failure. Diabetes and high blood pressure are leading causes of kidney disease, which can result in kidney failure, needing dialysis, or a kidney transplant. The good news is that you have the power to check out how well your kidneys are doing and learn ways to prevent them from failing. So go to your doctor and get yourself checked out. Visit linkbylovetv.org to learn more. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth. It's powered by ESP Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Snide. Milwaukee Brewers won their second straight game, beating the Atlanta Braves on Monday night 8-2 in Game 1 of the 3-game set at American Family Field.
To left center and deep. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone for Willie!
With the win, the Brewers improved to 61-45 overall, and with the Cardinals' loss on Monday night, now sit with a 7-game lead in the NL Central. Staying with baseball and with the Brewers, that they have acquired starting pitcher Frankie Montas from the Cincinnati Reds in exchange for outfielder Joey Wiemer and pitcher Jacob Junis. And lastly, a dominant double-double by Giannis was not enough for Greece as Spain defeated the Milwaukee Bucks star-led team 84-77. Giannis finished the night with 27 points and 11 rebounds. The Sports Update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
Man, start mugging, you can see it in my eyes. Little mama so rude, little mama say fly. White beater with the denim, she keep the meals on high. Man, look at shawty roll, man, look at shawty go.
Hey, 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio. Look, Truth Nation. I was today years old when I found out.
You was today years old.
I was today years old. Yeah, about a hall pass where people can agree in the relation. What kind of level you got to be on to be at this kind of agreement in your relationship?
Good question. I ain't never
Is
been
that
there.
a level of maturity or what? I'm just saying.
Hey.
Because I was reading and I was looking online during the break, and it said with the number of marriages ending due to infidelity, somewhere between 15 and 50%, it creates many questions as to how this will affect the divorce proceedings. You know, because when people say, you cheated on me, I'm going to get a divorce. So they get a divorce because somebody stepped outside, right?
Then don't get married. Then.
Right. And then they say, but, you know, it goes on to say, unfortunately, for all of the faithful who are splitting due to cheating to a cheating spouse, infidelity rarely has much of an impact on the divorce.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So it rarely has an impact.
Right.
The cheating part.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So what I'm saying is, so if you're in a relationship and then you be like, okay, well, you agree that they can go out and step out.
Stay outside then.
Dude, is that a happy couple?
No, I wouldn't.
You know what I mean? Because they ain't getting a divorce.
Y'all might as well. Unless y'all just together, like you said, for a business transaction, y'all together to keep the house and the level of living, but y'all decide that I'm going to do what I want to do.
But then they call that an open relationship, Dean. That's not even a pass. That's an open relationship. It's a name for that.
True.
What I'm saying is, I didn't know that, okay, you know what? Y'all finna go on a girls' trip. You got to pass. Go on, and then come bring me some souvenirs back.
Oh, hell.
You know what I mean? This is agreement.
It is agreement. And that's the difference, that you have two people agreeing. When people cheating, one person is not in the know.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, I don't know nothing about that. That's foreign to me.
Okay. So
that's above my pay grade.
And that's all I'm saying. So I think that the hall pass is unique because it's like we agreeing. And who gonna agree to that?
Not I.
I guess some people do. I mean, there's some listeners out here that ain't calling in because they don't want to. They probably don't want to talk about it because they probably don't want to, let that be out in the public because it's something that's probably going on, but they want to keep that on the down.
Hey,
keep it on the down.
The hall pass right now.
Right. They got the hall pass with them right now.
Hey, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. I can't see it.
If I had a relationship like this with the hall pass, I would go and get something laminated because it's my week with the hall pass.
Oh, wow.
Like in school. I would go and get like a little thing.
And you were supposed to be in the bathroom, but you was in the gym.
I got the hall pass, and I'm like, give me the hall pass.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying. Like, it just sounds wild to me because two mature adults or two grown adults have to say, hey, look, this is what we own.
And I just wonder why you call it a hard pass, because then that is, it connects it with, got people thinking about school. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, who knows? This world is crazy.
0620 says, commenting on your topic, infidelity holds infidelity should never be allowed. Deal breaker is over. It's not even up for discussion. What's wrong with couples today? Kathy.
I'm with Kathy. Hey, Team Kathy.
I was raised by the old school. Like, you don't, it's a problem if you walk outside.
I mean, you can walk outside as long as you ain't outside playing with somebody else.
No, I'm talking about outside of, I'm just for better words without getting, without going all being jamming on it. All I'm saying is, you went outside. Now you coming back and you got this pass.
Come on,
and now
smelling outside.
Now hold on. Now you want to kiss.
Now you smelling outside.
Hold on. Hey. Hold on. Now I want to try to kiss you.
No.
But you gave me the pass.
No.
I didn't went and goggle with scope now.
See, no.
And now I'm back. I'm back to getting the smooches.
I feel violated.
So, but I'm talking about, but you agreed for the whole.
I didn't.
I'm talking about this is the concept.
I know, but I'm just saying,
talking about this is what's happening. They giving the hall pass.
Hey, to each his
own. And then I come back from out, outside, and I come back in. And we just back to kissing and back into going to normal, watching the Netflix and eating popcorn
Netflix
like that never
chips.
happened.
Hey, I'm Ray Charles to that. I can't see it.
I'm just talking about the hall pass because I don't even do this. I didn't even know this, but think about it. If you put yourself in the shoes of the people that do
That's
give
how you
pass,
have to receive. Yeah.
Hey,
I think most people use it for like a celebrity though. Like they say, all right, if you see the celebrity, this is your hall pass.
Okay, so if
I don't think they do it for regular.
So if it's your if it's your favorite celebrity, then you may throw somebody. I wouldn't do it then. I'd be
me either. Like no. Especially nasty as these celebrities, I would never. Like, no, take it easy.
They going from town to town.
Hey.
You just the burger of the month.
Man, look here.
Wow.
You done got tossed up, and then you want to come back? Man, no.
Look, Truth Nation.
I can't do it.
I know. What do we got on the polls? I'm finna go to the poll. What, DJ Brother Z, what they saying in the chat? What they saying on the polls?
16% of people would let their significant other
16%?
have a hall pass.
That's a lot.
And 84% say no.
84% says no hall pass. 16% says okay. I'm feeling this. This might happen. But what I'm saying is, how do you start a relationship and be like, okay, we finna be together for the rest of our lives, but
I would hope it don't start off like that.
Well, you know that because you got to be together. How do you get together?
But no, I'm saying you probably got together on some. We gonna be together, and then as the relationship, you change, they change, and then y'all figuring out that certain things don't mash for each other, and then you like, okay, like let's renegotiate this contract because I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Like I want to be with you, but you can't maintain in this space. I would hope that it was a transition later on in the relationship. Because if you starting off like that,
I need a woman to call in that gave their man the hall pass.
Facts.
I need a man that. I mean, but the men, you know, I don't know if they would call in. Y'all can be anonymous. Y'all might be too prideful to say it out loud. But I mean, if it's happening, I mean, hey.
Right.
I mean, today we talking hall pass.
Facts.
That's all that's happening right now. The question of the day. But not really a city girl says it was a problem if you were caught. Grandma and grandpa have some stories they are taken to the grave.
Amen.
We all have heard stories of the mystery siblings at the funeral or family reunion.
Hey,
my dad did always tell me I had a sister.
I'm telling you. Not only that, the funeral, my granddaddy was one of them. Like, none of the kids look alike, but they got his last name. Hey, look, it's real.
Bob says it's usually a fantasy. People pick a celeb to have a hall pass with, knowing it will never happen in real life.
Hey, I'm not even giving you that in the fantasy. Don't do it.
Wait, the ideal is for you to be the fantasy.
That part. That's the goal.
Hey,
that's what I'm shooting for.
Well, I guess. Look, I'm just throwing it out there now. I mean, if y'all can call in anonymous if y'all giving out hall passes,
right?
Look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we're gonna have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it is the effective communication coach, Denise Thomas from Truth Be Told with DT and Tellez. Look, y'all, I got to let you know that the best morning show on planet Earth is now streaming live on YouTube every weekday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yes, Truth Telling Hits with Tellez and Truth Swiping are coming at you live and in color every weekday on YouTube. So go to YouTube right now to subscribe to 101.7 The Truth and watch Tellez and I do our thing and get your morning started off right. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube.
This is Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers on 101.7 The Truth.
There are individuals in our community who certainly need health services, a variety of health services. What if they do not have health insurance? How can you serve that population?
Our community health center allows patients to come to our clinic regardless of their ability to pay, and that's part of our federal funding. You can come to our clinic and be seen based on what we call a poverty level. So anyone 200% or below a poverty level can be seen in our clinic clinic for anywhere from $20 to $40 for that visit. So, in other words, if your visit is a $400 visit and you fall on our sliding scale where you pay $20 for your visit, you would not be responsible for the $400. You'd only be responsible for $20 for that visit. Also, our pharmacy prescriptions are very, very affordable as well. Where you would normally pay, let's say for an inhaler, $240 a month for an inhaler, at our facility that would cost you about $4 or $5.
It's very good to know you guys have a sliding scale that makes it very, very affordable.
Don't think twice. Call Geist. Garage doors giving you headaches? Best way I know how to deal with it is to call my friends at Geist. Family owned since 1955, Geist is the trusted authority on garage doors and openers in southeastern Wisconsin. Trust me, I use them too. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to match your exact needs. For fast, reliable garage repair solutions, go to GeistDoors.com or call 262-784-4250. GeistDoors.com.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Literally one call, that's all. I made one call and that's all, worry-free.
One call, that's all. It worked.
Just one call and that's all.
They will do what they say they're going to do. One call and that's all.
One call, that's all means security.
It's literally one call, that's all.
It's a phrase we'll never forget.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
Hey.
Yeah. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna you make it so good I don't wanna leave, but I gotta know what's your fantasy to say.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos, Elizabeth Brown in studio. We talking hall passes. I guess they out here handing them out.
Hey, look here. Like the ticket to the what was the name of that? The chocolate factory.
Oh,
they
wow.
give you the golden
Willy Wonka.
ticket. Yeah, they give
Is
you
it a golden ticket? To Planned Parenthood. Hey, look,
VIP.
we got some talk to text. The question of the day: will you give your significant other a hall pass in certain situations?
Yeah, or have you got?
Or have you given one?
Yeah, or have
Or have you gotten one?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm interested because I was today years old before I,
you ever heard of
that two people agreeing that you get outside.
Hey, look here.
It's usually one person sneaking around.
Facts.
Humping around. Ain't nobody humping around. Hey,
on the talk to text 5224 said, when I wanted to try poly, I got a hall pass. Ultimately, I didn't go through with it, but I definitely got a hall pass.
Well, now she's like, go do it.
But see,
don't put it together.
I wanted to do that mess with his ego. Like, so now if he thinking like, no, I'm going to pass on that because I don't know.
She put him to the test.
She probably, what did you do? Why would you give me a pass?
Right.
Like,
bruh. Or he made it sound so good financially, because they say when you do poly, you got multiple incomes, you can do it. So she like, okay, well, you the man, let's go do it.
Right.
Next thing you know, he looked like, I got a pass, but I'm going to sit on this.
Right. Is it I don't know, because people be all over the place.
Because I do think that when people are sneaking around, it's more energy to it. Because now you got to be, sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky link.
Yeah.
Everybody, when they talk about the sneaky link, the side chick and all that. Mm-hmm. But this hall pass ain't that.
It ain't that. Both parties know and they agree.
The energy may not be there for it.
All facts. Well, I think it got to be when you both agree for this, like y'all on the same page. So I don't,
Hey,
salute.
I think we got some chat. Bab says, that's funny. I had this friend and we had this convo and he picked someone I hated. I have to say that kind of bugged me.
I bet you it did. That would have bugged me too.
So he tried to give you somebody that you didn't like so you wouldn't enjoy yourself.
Well, I think, no, ain't she saying that she was okay with the hard pass and then he chose somebody that she didn't like?
But how do he get to choose who does she using the hard pass
she or
for?
Yeah. Facts. Like, what type
That's
of
what I'm
control
saying.
is that? Like, okay, so you saying I can get a hard pass, but you got to pick them.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the person.
Oh, hell.
I don't know if that's a hard pass.
Hey, no. That sounds like some slavery.
That's like, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
No.
I'm going to pick somebody with 3 inches.
Hey,
I just got to approve of it. I don't have to know it for sure.
I'm just saying, but
wow.
I'm not going to see you out there to the Incredible Hulk.
No. I don't want you sending me nowhere.
No, but what I'm saying is, she said that he tried to hook her up with somebody she hated.
Exactly. That's a violation. I don't even think that's a hard pass, because the hard pass don't mean you get to choose. Like, I thought the hard pass was the fact that this person is telling you that they want to pass for this. Again, I guess it's all over the place because it's really open. It ain't a one size fit all. So somebody can be like, he can't be light-skinned, he can't be,
Bab says no. His hall pass was with someone I didn't like, an actress that I do not like. Oh,
okay.
So, okay. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then there was a good hall pass.
Okay, that was a good hall pass. It was an actress.
Yeah, that she don't like.
So it's more of a celebrity idea, because I know people that sit around and be like, and they see commercials and Denzel Washington and people, and they be like, I would what they say,
he can get it.
He can get that.
Right.
But it'll never happen because it seems so far fetched.
Right.
So people play like that all the time.
I ain't never played like that.
Hey, I guess we got a call. We got a caller, Atlanta Banana. You on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, how y'all doing? Salute to you, Queen and King, and everybody.
How you doing, Lana?
Okay, I got 2 minutes. I'm all right. I got 2 minutes. Okay. No, I wouldn't want a hall pass, and I wouldn't give him a hall pass. But if he asked me for a hall pass, I'll give him a hall pass. He can pass me down the hall to the front door and don't ever come back. That's my hall pass for him.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, Queen.
From what I hear, he can't even get the car.
No.
If he can't get the car, I know he can't have a hall pass.
No. That contract now.
I don't want nobody on my sheets.
Oh, wow.
No, that's a contract now.
Just to drive the car? I could imagine what the contract for the hall pass would be.
Man. Hey.
Ain't no contract for the hall pass. It's just pass me down the hallway in the house and go through the front door and don't come back. That's his hall pass.
Oh,
that's it.
So, hey, look, I appreciate you for calling in, Lana. Hey,
you're welcome.
God bless you, Queen. Somebody on the talk to text line 9482 says, "Isn't it considered a pass the bachelor party and vice versa, the bachelorette party?"
That
Ain't that a pass?
I would think so. I would think so.
Because they out there doing.
They like, this my last night.
Going to the strip clubs and Chippendales and Scrippendales and all that.
That's a good question. So if you are married and you had a bachelorette or a bachelor party, did you have
a pass?
Did you get a pass?
Hey.
Yeah, that's a good question because that's right.
Look, we got to run the break. When we come back, we'll have more discussion. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
101.7 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign marketing on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC.
I can't go back to the High Regency now. I'm done with y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, unless you tell me what happened, this doesn't make any sense. Because this can happen to me. I'm a black man by myself. I don't know, what did he do to deserve that?
Nothing.
You heard someone screaming for help.
Thank you so much, Eastside Tory. And the passion that you hear in Eastside Tory's voice is the exact passion that it should be demonstrated by our elected officials.
Listen to Truth Be Told with DT and Tellez weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Truth Nation, let us take a second to brag for a moment. There is no other station in the country where you get a front row seat to hear from some of the biggest names in politics, pop culture, and sports. People like President Joe Biden.
Black child poverty was cut in half in 2021. We built black wealth, 15 million jobs nationwide, more than 2.5 million for black Americans. Black wealth is up 60% since the pandemic.
Former President Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump.
Guys, we almost had a former president and very likely future president assassinated on live TV. Like, you know what that would have done for this country? You know what that would have made our country look like? We would look like a banana republic.
And Brewers All-Star and former National League MVP Christian Yelich.
Listen, you already know.
Yeah, we got we were just in LA, so we heard our fair share of Kendrick out there in LA. Dodger Stadium has one of the best sound systems in baseball too.
Tap into the award-winning and nationally recognized 1017 The Truth by downloading the Truth app, listening live on 1017thetruth.com, and streaming us live at 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Being blind doesn't always look how others may think. Stargardt disease was supposed to define me.
Retinitis pigmentosa aimed to overwhelm my family.
It tried to cut me down.
A blinding eye disease attempted to force me away from doing what I was born to do.
But it cannot stop me. I have the tools.
I will keep moving forward.
Pushing past the limits of this disability.
I know where to find support and where I can be seen.
Loss of sight won't blind our vision. Innovative research, educational resources, supportive community. The Foundation Fighting Blindness is leading the charge in finding treatments and cures for blinding diseases. Learn more at fightingblindness.org. A public service message from the Foundation Fighting Blindness.
Breaking news, weather, entertainment, and sports. We have it all here. This is 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. We got the queen, the author, the advocate, Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look. Truth Nation, we are broadcasting live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube. If you want to join us, get in the chat and take the question of the day. Look, Elizabeth Brown, we got a lot of people chiming in on this question of the day. Would you give your significant other a hall pass?
A hall pass, an agreement.
Between the two people.
Yes.
To step outside.
To be outside.
To get outside. And then, you can't complain and then because y'all both.
Both of y'all agree.
Yeah, and y'all be, I guess they would say it's a level of, I think it would take a level of maturity to do that. Not to say it's immature. Not to say if it's not, I'm not saying that doesn't mean that it's immature to do that. To not do that. But what I'm saying is that's a level of understanding that I may not be.
Yeah, it's above my thinking.
Facts.
You know, so yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But hey, to each his own. There's so many. I guess they saying it's 101 gender ideas. So putting all these different combinations together.
Hey, do whatever.
Hey,
you can have whatever you like.
That's what they said. It's like a hodgepodge of different pronouns and things like that now. So
Jeff in the chat said, "Hello, Tory and Liz. My wife just said to if I even think about a hall pass, we might as well get the divorce papers.
Even think about it.
And that's my hall pass.
Right. To get out the house. To get out.
She sound like a keeper.
833-212-1017. Talk to text 833-212-1017. White Widow.
Afternoon, can you hear me?
How you doing, White Widow?
Hey, Queen.
Very good. Number one, no can do. I don't do sloppy seconds. I'm so territorial. What is mine is mine.
Controlling.
So, hey, I'm not, and thank God, I'm telling you right now, statistically, open marriages, 95% of them fail. So I don't know. Really, I ain't there. But I got something. I'm happy. Liz, are you guys listening?
Yes, we listening.
I'm on the bargaining committee for SEIU, the contract coming up.
Hey, congratulations.
Okay.
Salute.
Remember how you had Erica there from SEIU?
Yes.
Remember I'm the token white home health caregiver in Milwaukee?
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
Remember? Kamala Harris shook my hand. They took me up there because they wanted one white person, right?
Right.
You was a token white person.
Right.
Yeah, not only that, my black sisters, I'm on the committee. They gave me the privilege. I and 3 other sisters are going to bargain with Show for home health care workers. We're going to get a raise. We are going to ask for dignity. We are going to ask for 401k. We want the monies from Medicaid, and we're going to fight. And I'm happier than SHIT. I am so happy.
Well,
I had to tell you guys. I'm excited, and Sherwin said today on his TV show that I insult black people's intelligence. He cut me so low.
Here we go.
He cut me so low, I had to look up to see my knees. And you know what? I got one thing to say. I got one thing to say about Lowe guy. When they put that boy with the Bears, you are a product of your environment. He grew up as a bear. Sherwin grew up in brown deer, which was all white. He admitted. He admits it. He's a product of his environment. Sherwin, that's how you talk when you grow up with white people.
Hold on.
That's
You
all
can't talk to Sherwin on my show. You got to call Sherwin's show to talk to Sherwin.
He took off on you. He took off on you, Tory. He said, yeah, she calls the Tory show. She says
But we
black
don't
people
do
ain't
that.
got no intelligence.
We don't do nothing like that. I don't listen to all
I
that
know
stuff.
that. And then Anna Banana calls up and she said, didn't anybody call White Widow out? And Sharon goes, I don't know. She does it on Tory. I like to backhand that brother. You know what? You don't know nothing about me. You don't know where I'm from.
Hey, nobody wins when the family feuds.
Hey, Queen. Look, salute, congratulations, and just know, the work that you're doing out here is absolutely amazing. We know what you do, so
and she show up
every time.
So I can't
hands down.
And
So,
White Widow is a consistent
let your actions
person
speak
that
for
get out
itself.
here on the ground.
Whatever they talking about, that's on them.
Yeah,
We
like,
love you.
I
we
keep it moving.
support you.
I don't do that kind of fanfare.
So just know that what you do matters, and we appreciate you.
And she do a lot.
She does a lot, a whole lot. People don't know.
Hey.
But we do. So
I
salute.
appreciate you, White Widow. Keep doing the good work. She sounded pretty excited.
She is. Congratulations. And like she said, she's going to be fighting because that's what she does. She definitely fights. So
yeah,
I'm
don't
glad
let
that
nobody
you're on the
dampen your energy. Keep that energy high.
Because you work it. We work it.
Facts. Black Conscious. You're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Yo, knowledge of self and self-awareness. What up, Queen?
You got it,
I'm a little disturbed. I'm a little disturbed by you two sitting over there holding Love's sack over there because you got a few extra dollars and ain't really did nothing.
What
but
happened?
I hear you.
Oh, what?
I hear you.
Jordan Love.
Don't play.
Come on now. Hold on.
Bag.
Wait a minute. Is it hateration on the line?
Oh, wow. Brother T, you going to hit me with that one?
Hey, look, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Look, y'all got y'all quarterback. Hold on. Y'all got y'all quarterback over there with the fingernail polish. Come on now. Come on now. Don't come over here, man.
Because he the security.
It ain't nothing but love over here.
I'm going to let you have that one, man. Because fingernails is killing me. But we're going to see what he do on the field when he plays against those Packers.
Jordan Love becoming the highest paid NFL player right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a problem when you got a quarterback, a number one draft quarterback that's running around with the nail polish now around the football team, and you ain't got to. Okay. Hey, look, I'm asking.
No, but I was going to say,
he didn't say nothing about that.
Hold on. No. Hear me out, because I am conscious of this. I'll never give a black man crap for letting them know his worth and getting. So kudos to him and his agent.
That's what I'm talking about.
Him and his agent. I'll give him that. But I'm not going to hold his sack because he's still a
you should have started with that. You should have came out saying that at first.
All right. You
came on the lines with the drum.
I wanted to call yesterday, but I didn't want to come off as a love hater because I'm all about love, but not that love.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, so to answer
you might got to go and paint black conscious nails. Because he got the Caleb Williams. He a Caleb Williams fan.
Oh, wow.
It ain't going to happen. No, I ain't going to become the fan till in all fairness, I am not going to become a fan of his until he beats the Packers.
Right.
So with
I got you.
He's got to win mine.
Hold on, wait a minute. Can we make a deal? If he don't beat the Packers, you got to come and do the Lambeau Leap.
Right.
We got to drive out to Green Bay. You got to do the Lambeau Leap out there.
Okay, and if we beat the Packers, hold on now, hold on.
Here we go.
If the Bears beat the Packers, here's my bet: you're gonna have to wear a Bears jersey of my choosing on your show, both of you.
Okay, I'm with it.
Okay, hold on.
Let's do it.
Hold on. You saying if they win one game or two games? They got to win 2 games.
How you want to play it?
The Bears got to sweep the Packers, and the Packers got to sweep the Bears.
The Packers got.
Yeah.
All right, and
let's do it.
You got connected down at Packerland.
Yeah.
I will ride down there with you and do the Lambeau Creep.
No, the Lambeau Leap.
With an L.
Yeah.
Okay.
We trying to get the word right.
I know what it is, but it's
I'm trying to get the word right so you can't back out the deal.
Right, because word matters.
Hey, I'm a man of my words, and we're on national TV, so it's live. But to answer your question, here's what I know about hall passes. Once you get a taste of that freedom in the halls, and this is my experience dealing with the kids when I worked in elementary, they don't like to go back to class.
Facts.
And they start doing little antics that get them kicked out.
They double back.
They don't skip. But they do stuff to get kicked out of class because they know it's more freedom in the hall. So to answer your question, I will pass on that because a hall pass turned into suspension and turned into eviction.
Expulsion.
Expulsion,
yes. That forbidden fruit.
Oh, wow.
If you ain't happy with the one you with, get out of it and go play elsewhere.
Facts.
Get out the sandbox, but respect. Because where we could say we're okay with it until she getting her black bone out or we doing all this other stuff.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
And then they come looking at you like, bruh, I need another pass. And then the pass lies permanently. So, no, it ain't good for nobody. Open relationship. I mean, if you mature with that, but it's still somebody going to get hurt in the deal.
Wow. Hey, all right.
So that's my stand on it. Live righteous, Milwaukee. Peace.
All right, Black Conscious, thank you for tapping in. Al, you on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Well, the first thing I'm going to say is if you don't have no plan and no common goal, a hard pass is not going to work. So the goal for me, we're going to do it together because we're going to have a goal and we're going to have a plan. You work one church, I work a mega church. We're going to do it together because we're team players, facilitators, and operators.
So poly.
It ain't going to
like poly relationship.
I mean, you might as well. I mean, there's already people in relationships doing it for free and doing community service. That can't pay no bill. We gonna do it together because I know a whole lot of Christians and married people. Mm-hmm. He stay gone in his Cadillac with his dress shoes on and his pleated pants, and he stay gone all day. One is Hispanic, one is white, which is a Republican. So we gonna go on and do it anyway because I feel what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yes, we gonna do it. We gonna do everything together. You can bring them home together in the bed. We're gonna have a celebration.
But that ain't a hall pass.
Well, if you're gonna give a hall pass, you gotta have a plan because you know if it's a fantasy. And remember this: if the fantasy then got that merit shape, you gonna want the hall pass anyway. And if you gotta get drunk or do a chemical. They ain't in love with your body anyway. So you better off to do it together.
Oh wow!
Because if one is not sexy and the other one got a belly, or if the other one wear nothing but skirts and bonnets, you're gonna do it anyway. So do it together so everybody can be happy. And now y'all can exchange secrets and then take a break and go back out and hit it again. But start in the big churches. That's where it's already starting at anyway.
Hey, they say the preacher's kids is the freakiest one.
Facts. That's what
I wouldn't go for the preacher kids. I'm going for the preacher, the person who wants to see the money. You want to go big, don't go low. Have a good one.
All right, Al. Hey, we got to run the break. When we come back, we got Winky on the lines. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Coming with straight truth.
When you mix anything with white supremacy, it fails. I think feminism is great. I really do. I want women to be as feminist as they want to be and fight for their rights, because as a man, I literally lose nothing. That's the same mode of thinking where people believe if African Americans have total equality and fairness, that white people are going to lose something. No, they won't. Won't lose anything.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Milwaukee Black Talk. This is Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers on 1017 The Truth.
So we do have a drug take-back box at Outreach Community Health Centers. So if people have medications at their home that they want to get rid of, they could bring it to our pharmacy and we'll dispose of it for them. Anything that's not being used, anything that's kind of out of date, even antibiotics, any other medications, definitely it's better to safely dispose of it, and definitely don't flush it down the toilet because that puts it back into our drinking water supply.
So why is that a bad thing, Annie? Why do we not want to flush our medication?
Yeah, so it contaminates our drinking water. It contaminates our waterways, so our rivers and lakes don't benefit from all of those medications entering into the water supply. And we don't also enter. We have great drinking water in the city of Milwaukee, but they can only filter out so many of the pharmaceuticals. So as much as we can to reduce the pharmaceutical supply in our drinking water, we'll all be better off.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
When severe weather hits and the power goes out, do you have a plan? For reliable power and peace of mind, propane can do that. It only takes about 10 seconds for a propane-powered generator to restore power to your home. So no matter what Mother Nature has in store, you know you're prepared. Learn more more at WIPGA.org. This message is sponsored by your local propane provider and the Wisconsin Propane Education and Research Council.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I'm in a relationship when I'm at my job. I need to cut some of them off, I need help. I got some bad things I want to myself. Gotta take the time to cut them off, I need help. I know how to make the girl go crazy. When you treat her like your number one baby. Put my on yachts, we don't do jet skis. Put your ice on rocks, they need to help me.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. We got the Queen, the author, the advocate, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look, the question of the day going crazy out here.
Yeah, it's lit.
It's a lot of people that's walking around with a hall pass in their pocket.
Hey.
But they not telling. They not trying to call in and tell us what the experience was.
Bruh. Hey.
They trying to keep it a secret.
Hey, 9482 said, was that what Keith Sweat meant when he said he want to go outside in the rain?
Right. Hey.
It might have been.
It could have been.
Hey, it might have been.
We used to call it stepping out.
Stepping out.
They done stepped outside the relationship.
Stepped outside, yeah.
That's what the old people used to call it. Oh, he done stepped out on them. That's what they done said. They ain't together no more because he done stepped out on it. We got Winky on the lines. Winky, you on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, good afternoon to y'all. I had to call in, man, because this is something that I kind of look over into that sometimes. Mm-hmm. When a woman is giving somebody a hall pass, or a man is giving a person what you call a hall pass, that's because they don't want you in their class. If they're giving you a hall pass, then they already moving around. They got other agendas going on. They got other things going on because and then you said something, if it's monetarily and you send your broad out monetarily and give her a hall pass, then that's pandering, okay? Or white slavery, where the new language is quote unquote to demonize sidewalk pimps. It's not pimping, it's called human trafficking. Right. If you give your girl a hall pass, hey baby, you get a hall pass, go see at that trick. Okay, guess what? That is called pandering, or the new language is human trafficking. That's to put the enhancement on. Mostly the brothers, because the white boy can give his woman a hall pass every night, and guess what? He's not going to get. He's not going to. He give his hall. Look here, man. It's a difference between a white player and a black player.
So hall passes are for players then. This went all the way to the players.
Well, when it's done monetarily. Remember, you brought the word monetarily earlier. Even if it's monetarily, you send your girl.
I said advancement in their careers.
Okay, well that's the same thing. You servicing somebody. You is giving them. You extending the hall pass so they can.
It can borderline on prostitution. I ain't gonna push back on that. It can borderline on something that could be prostitution. I'm not gonna push back on that.
The line is open to go anywhere. Yeah.
Listen, I think that if you got a woman, man, and you're trying to be at home, stay at home with her and keep her out the streets. And if you trying to stay at home, stay out the streets, because you won't want to go back home. The last caller he made not Al. Al was talking about what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And do we really know what that means? Because what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander, man. A gander is a male goose. And I've been hearing people say that all my life. And I asked my granddaddy one day, I said, Grandpa, what did that mean? A male goose is called a gander. A female is a goose. So what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander, baby. Because I ain't trying to have nobody up in the backside of me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Oh wow! Me all class or not, it ain't finna happen, man. So what's good for the goose is really not. That's just the old saying.
No, you know.
But anyway, I can't hear what you say. Yeah, right. That's a no diddy, man. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. No, I'm not trying to get filthy in the backside, man. You ain't finna be pushing that on me, man.
Hey.
No, it's good for the goose is good for the gander. No, that's not the truth. But anyway, man, I would tell anybody, if you ain't sneaking out or giving out no passes, keep that. And this is new terminology. When I was coming up, they called it an arrangement. And most people that had arrangements was old cats that had a young girl, and he knew he's 70 years old. He got a 38-year-old girl.
Well, hold on.
She gonna go do what he got.
Didn't Bill Gates get a divorce because in the divorce, his wife said he had an arrangement that he could step out with another girlfriend or something like that?
He had an arrangement. Right. That's right. That's called an arrangement. This is new language that these kids is coming up with. Just something that sounds slick. Anything that sounds slick, they put it on there and folk go with it. Man, I'm not going with a hall pass. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, and one more thing before I go. I heard y'all talking about food earlier during your food and things.
The cane.
But you know something, man?
Raising Cane's is in Racine. Or was it
Greenfield?
Greenfield.
They building one too up on 124th and Capitol.
So what is it? Some kind of special cuisine or something?
No,
or
it's a chicken spot. Like you can get crispy chicken wings that come with garlic bread and fries. I mean, it's real good. They have it in like in Texas and Arizona, Las Vegas, but not.
Okay, well I'll be glad. I'll be glad to go try it. But I heard them talking about other different types of foods, and they was talking about cooked food, lobsters, and all that kind of stuff.
The raccoon.
And one thing about it. Well, you know something? I kind of growed up on some of that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of glad them people
especially if your folks are from the South.
Right.
Yeah, smothered with rice.
That's right. So let me ask both of y'all a question. What's the problem with people saying, I ain't gonna eat no pig, feed no pig, that's a slave food, no chickens? When you go to El Rey, they selling every part of the hog and cow you can think of. They've been eating it for years. They even like Liz, put two fingers in your ear. But I want Tory to hit it. They even sell cow vagina, man, which is sweet and sour. It's a delicatessen, right? And it's very expensive. So why we got to be caught up with this garbage? We can't eat this food because the Muslims brought that to us in the the 50s and about the 60s, 70s. I was hearing about we ain't no pork, we ain't eating all that. Look, man, this stuff has been, the other nationalities eat all of this stuff. We messed up. We're talking about what we're talking about. I got to go. I appreciate the 5 minutes of fame.
Hey, all right, Wink. Hey, look, this is a interesting conversation. And usually Truth Nation, at least Truth Nation make their point, but then they go to what they feel like they want to address. But look, I'd never heard of the hall pass idea, and Danielle said something about the hall pass too. Like, so y'all women knew and Juice knew about, so y'all women know about this hall pass thing.
Oh yeah, that's because we'll never get nobody one.
Oh wow. y'all on the lookout for it.
Hey, look here, we everything. We don't want none of that. Nope, we ain't going with that. But we got to know what it is so we can block it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm speechless.
Hey,
because I didn't even know y'all. I had a Joe Biden moment and a Mitch McConnell moment because I didn't even know this was even a type of an agreement that was going on.
Yeah, it's out here.
DJ Brother Z, see, the women all knew. All the women knew about this.
It's okay though.
It's our job to know. It's our job to know. Again, if you see it coming, you can block it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do we got in the chat? Somebody is talking about a bachelor party. Who is this, Eddie? When I went to a bachelor party in Kenosha in the early 90s, all the wives and girlfriends of the guys at the party showed up and jumped the two strippers. As you imagine, it was a melee.
Wow. So again, they didn't have an agreement.
Wow.
They couldn't have had an agreement.
Well, I don't know.
Why would you go?
I thought the bachelor party is for that.
Yeah, I thought the bachelor party was one last.
But apparently, she didn't get the memo that that's what was going to be happening. Maybe she agreed not. Because I have been to, matter of fact, in the last, 5 years, I done been to 2 weddings, And
you've been to the bachelor parties. You went to the bachelor party.
And I've been to the bachelorette party. And certain things they didn't agree on. Like, they didn't agree on.
But why is that?
One of them was women. They didn't agree on the stripper.
Why is that even a part of the bachelor party anyway, like the strippers?
Who knows? I don't know. I ain't never been married.
Because it could go left.
Hey.
You got Chippendales there, boom.
Oh,
boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
they be up in there
Yeah,
too.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
it can go down.
It's yeah.
Creation Muse says, let's not leave the grandmas out. She got 3 kids by the milkman. None of them are granddaddies.
They have an agreement.
He thought they were his, though.
Hey, it's some of that. It's
granddaddy out there working in the hard,
live and in living
working
color.
hard at the factory.
Or he playing like he working hard at the factory because, like I said, my granddaddy.
And the milkman showing up ringing the doorbell.
Hey, he died and he had all type of kids coming out.
The milkman got fresh milk, but there ain't no receipts that it was purchased. Hey, it go both ways now.
I'm telling you,
I didn't watch Maury Povich.
Hey, it's definitely both ways.
Hey.
When your grandparents die, all the truth come out. You know, all the kids come out, and you figure out like, okay, they was together 50 years, but it was a lot of playing.
Look, all I'm saying is, it's so many different relationship styles.
It is.
And I guess I have to add this hall pass relationship into the mix.
Yeah. Again, right now, it's like I said, there's no rules of engagement right now. So people pretty much doing what they want to do. And all I say is just know what you stand on, know what type of morals you have. Because, again, when you have your agenda, you won't become a part of somebody else's.
Right. And I think that when people come together, y'all got to talk all of this out because it's so many different directions people have taken before they got to you. So you got to make sure that you understand where y'all lining up at. And I also would say where are some goals as well. Because, you know, a lot of people are attractive physically, but they don't have any goals outside of the physical or going to get something to eat or watching a movie or going to work. So, I mean, I feel like if you get a bunch of energy together, what are you going to do with that energy? You know, is it going to develop into something? If we look back 5 years from now, is there going to be progress with us we can see achieving different levels? You know, so I think that all goes into planning as well.
It does. It's
and the hall pass can throw the hall pass in the planning. Some people threw the they throw
coming to the table with no hall pass.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm saying. I never heard of it.
I'm gonna have it at the top.
But y'all women already knew.
We definitely
y'all already had y'all eyes on the hall pass, waiting for the man to ask you for one.
Hey, no. I said when we started dating that we had that conversation. That ain't
you don't do the hall pass.
No, we ain't doing that, sir.
You all they need.
And if that's what you need, then you with the wrong one. Like,
get the hall pass. Get somebody else with that because people got different ideas.
Yes, they do.
So don't get with somebody that ain't with certain things. Get
facts.
There's plenty of people out there.
Go with what you like, or the people that celebrate you, or y'all have what y'all have in common. Use that. Stand on what y'all have in common. But
we got to run the break. We got a call on the lines. We're going to talk to them when we get back. We got some talk to text. We got some chat, Truth Nation. We're going to try to get to it all when we get back. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, at 1017thetruth.com.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your townhome for an out-of-town home, UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
Learn from experts at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Their faculty are recognized worldwide as leaders in their fields. You'll get to know them in small classes and through hands-on learning opportunities that provide real-world experience. Choose from more than 200 programs. Plus, new UWM freshmen are automatically considered for merit scholarships. You can receive up to $6,000 over 4 years. Find out why thousands of students are choosing the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Apply now.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Tory Lowe with his truth.
Have you ever heard of the saying, health is wealth? Or eat your food as medicine before you have to take your medicine like it's food? Well, I'm maturing in age and I'm starting to realize what it means to truly value my health. Lately, I've been paying attention to what I'm putting in my body by making changes to my diet and adding exercise to my daily routine. Look, I love to eat, and I have not always been conscious of reading the labels. My motto used to be, if it tastes good, it's all good. Now my motto is eat better, get stronger, and live longer. The truth is, it's important to make positive adjustments that will increase your health long term. I might not be a guru on nutrition, but I do know you are what you eat. And even if you decide to eat better, you still have to watch out for processed foods, PFAs, GMOs, and other man-made chemicals that could negatively impact your health. So remember to detox your body as often as you can. There are many ways to go about this, so do your research and check with your doctor if you have pre-existing conditions. At the end of the day, it's your life, your health, and we have to make sure we're taking time to do the proper maintenance on ourselves. Also, make sure you choose a diet and exercise routine that works for you. I'm excited about this new journey that I'm on to properly take care of my body, and I hope I can encourage you to get excited about your health as well. Eat better, get stronger, live longer. Now start eating powerful.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Tory Lowe Show weekdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. Superstar athlete Serena Williams has a longtime partnership with Gatorade. And in a conversation on Bloomberg, she talked about how her relationship with Gatorade goes back way before there was money involved.
I remember walking around the corner from my tennis court, not my tennis court, the community court in Compton. We would walk to the convenience store, and my dad would buy one Gatorade in a can, and we would all have to share it. I've always loved that. And I've always loved that story, and I've always loved Gatorade, and I would always see the Mike, I want to be like Mike commercials, and I was like, I want that. And so we would always come together and say, what are some things that you want to do in a corporate, if it was corporate, what corporate companies you want to be with?
Gatorade's reputation as a brand that aligns itself with the very best made working with the drink a no-brainer for Williams. Her deal with Gatorade is part of a wide portfolio that has her net worth somewhere around $300 million. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 1017 The Truth, powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Snibe. Milwaukee Brewers won their second straight game, beating the Atlanta Braves on Monday night 8-2 in Game 1 of the three-game set at American Family Field.
To left center and deep. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone for Willie!
With the win, the Brewers improved to 61-45 overall, and with the Cardinals' loss on Monday night, now sit with a 7-game lead in the NL Central. Staying with baseball and with the Brewers, they have acquired starting pitcher Frankie Montas from the Cincinnati Reds in exchange for outfielder Joey Weimer and pitcher Jacob Junis. And lastly, a dominant double-double by Giannis was not enough for Greece as Spain defeated the Milwaukee Bucks star-led team 84-77. Giannis finished tonight with 27 points and 11 rebounds. The Sports Update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, we got guests. We got guests in the building. The recall has been going on, and we in the last couple weeks.
Bottom of the ninth.
We in the bottom of the ninth. 2 weeks left. Look, we got Dr. Johnson, Tamika Johnson in the building.
Yes.
And we got Nicole in the building. And
Johnson.
Look, let me tell y'all something. It's coming down
to the wire.
Hey, y'all working. I seen y'all out there in the 3rd Street Market Hall.
Yes, we are.
Grinding.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Okay, so where are we at with the recall right now?
So we're on our last leg, like pushing, doing a big push. A call. We're calling out to the city to grab a petition sheets and go out and get as many signatures as you can, because the goal is we want to supersede what we're supposed to have.
Okay.
Just in case you have signatures that don't count or whatever the issues may have, technicalities and things like that. So we just want our community not to be discouraged with mess that's being spoken of in the community.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a distraction.
Right.
It is.
It's a distraction.
Because y'all almost close to getting them numbers.
Most definitely.
So they got to put out the distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all distractions, and we worked really hard. One thing I can say that I was really affirming Nikki, telling her that one thing we can say, whatever way this recall goes, one thing we can say is we made some noise to wake our community up, for them to pay attention to what's going on in our Milwaukee public schools, what's going on to our children and to our community. And I pray that after this recall effort is over, that they don't go back to sleep.
Come on.
You know, do not go back to sleep.
Stay woke.
This recall effort has been eye-opening.
Yes.
For me,
across the board, not only corruption from the school board and people, MTA and things, but in my own community, the disheartening things that we
Hold on. Let me back this up a little bit. So you out in the community getting signatures. What are you hearing?
So our biggest thing, we want to really stick to this, but
I'm just asking.
It would be remiss for me to just say that this is all I would say is, it's one thing for us to fight against a system.
Come on. Yes.
That is designed to oppress black people. It's another thing when you have to buck up against people that say they are for equity for black children and they are pro-black and they look like us. And you mean I gotta fight through you to get to the system.
On. We've been talking about
I gotta fight through you to get to the system.
That's sad.
You allow the system to use you as a face, a gatekeeper to constantly oppress our children, oppress our community,
and try to stop our efforts.
And it saddens me of how many of our people are embracing the status quo. And they are embracing their change.
They just have they picked their lot. They chose their lot in life and they land in it.
They got to.
But I'm also happy to see the people that people overlook that's been out. Getting petitions.
Showing out.
I mean, when I tell you, you have people get up like it's their job, going to Pick and Save, Target, wherever they need to go. And they saying, we've seen the injustices. We've seen the discrimination. We see the results of our public schools. We see the results of the children in our city. And they want to change. All we're asking for is a change, equity, and education. That's all we asking for. You would think that we were out here drug dealing and in the mind of
I'm telling you.
It be like that sometimes.
The fight that we have to fight, you will really
Anytime you're trying to go and change the status quo, they gonna come at you, because Milwaukee has an infrastructure that's built on the way it is and is profiting on the way it is.
Profiting off of poverty, poor people.
So when you start to make an inroad to try to change it, you got to have thick skin. And I tell people I got the thickest skin, because I know that when you try to make change and you're disturbing the established ideas, that's what happens to anybody that can. Hey, look, we about to change this because it's not working on our and then they got the the system going to attack.
And even we're even learning, like collaborating with community members and things like that, that don't have a pure agenda, and that's okay. Like I tell people, we're learning, and like I was even affirming to Nikki, like, listen, we know that we come here with a pure heart, because we're educators by heart, and we have to do what we know to do. What is right. We cannot control the narrative for everybody else, but all we can say is when we end this recall, when it ends next week, the recall effort ends, we both can say that we leave it with clean hands, how we came in here, and that's just how it is.
And we're doing our best.
And we're doing our best.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I salute everybody for trying to make change, because NPS has had problems for a long time.
Definitely.
I think this is the most afraid they have been of an effort
ever
that's trying to really get in there and change things. But you find out that there's a lot of people that talk, but now it's time to be about that action.
They not about it.
And I'm gonna tell you right now that it's always an excuse.
Yes.
That's why I say you can't put a lot in words.
Yeah.
You know, people, everybody talk. Conversation is just a form of, just, hey, this is what's going on. But when you be about that action, actions speak louder than words.
Most definitely. And I have to say, we reached out to, the faith base to help us, and I commend. So Pastor Sean at WGLB, he's had petitions since the beginning.
Yeah.
Out praying and also working.
And he's original.
Yep. Praying and working.
Yeah, he was he used to be my neighbor.
Okay.
So he's real down to earth. He's about God's business.
Yep.
He really
and he's
truly
not
is.
sitting in the pulpit just saying stuff. He's actually out in the community. We were just at on 7th Street and State praying in front of the jail.
Okay.
So we're praying too.
Yeah.
But we out here in action. We have to put it.
And
who was that about the action thing? What was her name? Janetta Robertson.
Oh.
From the CYD?
Yeah, CYD. She always say love and action, or she was
Okay.
about action. You always seen her out in the community doing the work, and that's the Milwaukee I want to see. I want to see our. Yeah, we had some.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Back then, we had some people that was trying to hinder gatekeepers then,
the blockers,
but it didn't stop the movement.
It don't stop the movement if you're truly about it.
Yeah,
That's one thing about this recall that I'm learning, and what me and Tory telling people, this is why you have to get active.
Yes.
Because the shock that the people that you're fighting up against for real look like you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's so disheartening.
It is. But at the same time, you have to understand that we have been under this mind control for so long.
Yes.
You know, that right now, what you all are doing, what we're doing as a collaborative, is shaking people up to a point where trying to get them to see that it's other ways.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to do the same thing and get the same result.
That's right. That's right.
And it really baffles the community. They are so shocked that people are really out here being honest.
Facts.
It's like shocking them. They're like, no, they cannot be this transparent.
Yes.
Like, we're like, I don't know.
Because a lot of our world been built on a lie, though.
Yes.
You know, when you look at everything that we've been told about ourselves, about the value about America, it has been lies. So, of course, right now, the truth is more shocking. Than a lie.
So
and the goal is to get individuals out. Like, I love when you guys say, if everybody do a little, we don't have to do a lot.
Right.
So when we're talking about helping with the petitions, the only thing I would ask is that everybody don't need to take a whole packet and go out and talk to strangers to get signatures.
Right.
Get a packet and talk to your family.
Yeah. Or your neighborhood.
Easy. Your neighbors. Each sheet has 10 signatures. If you got 10 people within your family that you're going to see before next week Friday, have them sign the petition. Give it back to us.
Right.
We'll bring them to you. We'll pick them up. We just need the community to get involved and kind of help us, because, again, the whole purpose of this recall is to make sure that our kids get what they deserve, and that is a quality education.
Hey,
and we do not want y'all to be distracted.
Don't get distracted.
We almost done.
Truth
We're almost
Nation.
done.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you right now, we got some people out here that's trying to change what we're seeing in Milwaukee Public Schools. And I'm going to say this. If y'all haven't signed the petition, if y'all haven't gotten out to get signatures, you got to look yourself in the mirror, because a lot of us complain about what's going on, but now we got some people out here on the ground, boots on the ground, ready to take action. And all I'm asking Truth Nation is to do your part. Like they said, if everybody do a little, don't nobody got to do a lot.
Right.
And I want to know, what is the information for people who want to participate in these last couple weeks? How can they get involved?
So tomorrow we're having a community petition day in McGovern Park again.
Okay.
Von Mays will be joining us with his clique. So bringing the community out, because we need everybody to bring. Everybody have an audience that they can bring out to it, because we can't reach everybody by ourselves. So we're reaching out to community leaders to bring their people out. So we'll be at McGovern Park at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
McGovern Park at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
And there's hubs, correct?
Yep. So everybody, if you live in District 2, which is like Burleigh all the way up to Fairmount or something like that, you can go to WGLB radio station on 78th and Burleigh and sign the petition. And they also have citywide, so that means you can live wherever in the city of Milwaukee and go there and sign the petition. Tell them you're there to sign the recall petition. They'll let you in and you can sign it. And we also have people daily at Midtown Pick and Save where they can go up there and sign the petition, as well as 76 Pick and Save on 76.
And the Walmart on 3rd and Capitol.
So the Walmart, we haven't got anybody stationed to confirm yet, but we'll let that information out once we can confirm somebody that will be there every single day.
And if somebody's listening and want to help, petitions.
Well, somebody said, where can we get the sheets? Is there a number that people can call to get involved? Like, hey, I just want to pick up some sheets I want to do my neighborhood.
Can we have them just email us?
Yeah, because there's an email, but we'll be at, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. We'll have tons of petitions at the event tomorrow, so they can come to that event.
McGovern Park.
At McGovern Park.
At 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m.
So you can pick up
actually be in the parking lot close to 51st Street.
In
close
Sheridan,
to Picnic Area 1.
Yeah. And also give them the email so you can email us and let us know your name and tell us that you want some petitions, and we'll drop them off. Or we'll have someone drop them off. They'll be dropped off to you. So
Powerful. Hey, look. This is we in the last 2 weeks.
It's MPS Recalls with an S.
With the S.
2024.com. MPS Recalls with an S. 2024.com. And you can just let us know that you want to be a canvasser, to again volunteer canvasser at this time. And we'll drop the packets.
Get a couple sheets.
Or tell you what it
people in your neighborhood.
That's it.
Powerful.
Yep. And to those people who think that a little doesn't count, it does.
It does.
Because there's a lot of people out here that have minimum sheets, and then there's a lot of people that's doing a whole lot of sheets, right? And so, like you, when Liz came out, she cleaned those sheets up, right? She had a whole pack, but that's how simple it is when you know how to just come to your people. Our people like, I want to change. They're looking for us to change the trajectory of our people in Milwaukee, and if our leaders aren't doing it, it's up to us to do it for them.
And I'm telling you, people out here are urging. You know, when I went to the Brady Fest thing, I went, to the lakefront thing, and people was like, yes, please, let me, let me sign it, because again, what they're doing to y'all is wrong. You know, they seeing how they weaponize the police at the board meetings. Like, they're seeing what's really going on, so they really want to be a part. So it's really not, you having to just force somebody to do it. People really want change. So it's happening.
Well, look, I appreciate y'all for stopping through, giving us the update on the recall.
Yes. Thanks for having us. Most definitely.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Look, when we come back, Elizabeth Brown, I want to get your final thoughts on the show today.
Say less. Let's do it.
Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it is the effective communication coach, Denise Thomas from Truth Be Told with DT and Tellez. Look, y'all, I got to let you know that the best morning show on planet Earth is now streaming live on YouTube every weekday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yes, Truth Telling Hits with Tellez and Truth Swiping are coming at you live and in color every weekday on YouTube. So go to YouTube right now to subscribe to 1017 The Truth and watch Tellez and I do our thing and get your morning started off right. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube. What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
Hey y'all, have you heard of Liberate MKE? We're building power for our community for our voices to be heard. We are addressing community issues by redistributing funds from the city budget into public health, housing, libraries, and more. Did you know the Milwaukee Police Department got $300 million last year and public health didn't even get a fraction of that? We're focused on funding life, not violence. If you want to be a part of that, come join us. You can find us at liberatemke.com.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. There's a sense of pride, community, and work ethic that's second to none. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. We've been here and will continue to be here for as long as you need us. Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all.
Connie's Compassionate Care is a Wisconsin Medicaid Badger Care Plus benefit program designed to help pregnant women retain the support and services needed to have a healthy baby, from medical appointments, transportation, and health education support. So, if you or anyone you know can benefit from our agency, call 414-550-7521 to speak with Lasagna. Connie's Compassionate Care has got you covered.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Milwaukee, tomorrow is the day. We have been entering in true fans into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway for the last 3 months, and tomorrow we'll finally pick our next one call. That's all. $5,000 giveaway winner. Be sure to tune in to The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris tomorrow between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. so you do not miss your call, because if you do, we'll go to the next caller until we find our $5,000 winner. Again, that's the Big Gruber 5K giveaway. This is tomorrow on The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. Also, the Truth Family Fest is back. The award-winning 1017 The Truth is proud to announce our second annual Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 17th at Riverside University High School from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're bringing the community together for another family festival that will have something for everyone. There will be live music, delicious foods, and we will be giving away backpacks, school supplies, and much more. So mark your calendars for this exciting event and come out and enjoy music, food, and fun at our second annual True Family Fest, which is on Saturday, August 17th at Riverside University High School from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The True Family Fest is presented by Associated Bank, Your Money Works Here, and sponsored by Milwaukee Public Schools, Gruber Law Offices, Erie Insurance, American Family Insurance, Outreach Community Health Center, and Greater Milwaukee Urban League. All right, Queen.
Hey, look here.
Another powerful conversation.
Hey, it's in the bag. We completed that. Hey,
what was the final vote count on the question in the chat, DJ Brother Z? Would you allow your significant other a hall pass? Okay, here we go. No at 73%, yes at 16%, and only if I get paid at 10%. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Gotta be again. Put your when you willing and dealing, you gotta make sure what you want is out there too. So salute to that 10%.
Oh wow.
Hey, Truth Nation, another day.
They're gonna try to write it off on the income tax.
Hey, whatever you need to do.
Hey,
way inflation working. You can get a cut. Get a cut.
Hey.
But, hey, we working. Another day in the books, Truth Nation. Thank you for tapping in. And again, these are the conversations that we have to have as a family. And moving forward, we ain't got to agree, but we have to make sure that we make room and have the respect for people to say and feel whatever they want to. And we working, King.
Hey, look, I appreciate you for being on these front lines, Queen. We got a lot of work to do.
As always, let's get it.
All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Tory, look from 1-4. Let's get it. All right, Queen.
All right, King.
All right, Truth Nation. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show today. Hey, that recall out here now. We got 2 weeks left. I need y'all to get on your grind, okay? Where they said it was going to be at?
They're going to be in McGovern Park tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then you can go to the Midtown Pick and Save. You can email them, get the sheets, and have your family members sign them.
All right. Well, Truth Nation, thank you for tapping into the show. I love you, Dr. Ken Harris. Up next.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back.